This is the Levels Network. I'm Justin Horo, joined by the Triple OG Willie Mason and the bro Lukey Stowe.
What's good, boys?
What's happening, boys? You look good in a beanie, don't you? I was just thinking while you're just readjusting your Sean meanie on top there.
My Jamie Feeney.
Jamie.
I get cold ears, but in the morning. It's fucking legit.
It gets pretty hot in here, though. Do you not? Sometimes I get hot with a hat on. Do you not get hot with a beanie?
No, never. Even in winter, I was just like, always have a beanie on because my ears get fucking cold. Inner ear. Fucking annoying.
Is that why you had the fro, just extra coverage back in the day, just to keep it warm?
Started around 2002.
Hey, let's get straight to it. We had a great weekend with our partners at Foot Locker. We're going to be doing activations, in-store appearances for the next 4 months with Foot Locker. Locations to be confirmed. I'm already spitting. How good. Locations to be confirmed. It was a great start. Bankstown Central put on a...
We were just saying before, I was like, what a fucking event. Like, we've been to a shitload of events and everything like that. But, like, for us and for the crowd to turn up like that, and I had no idea, you know what I'm like, I had no idea how we're going to have engagement with the audience.
For an hour.
For an hour. I said, do we just stand there and talk to people? And then the fucking spin thing.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Perfect.
$50 to go, and then a couple of like the $250 one. That pumped the whole store up.
Well, here we go.
Fucking music was pumping.
Coco Bra won. And this is why I love it even more. I had a look at the comments this morning, Mace, for the show.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, it was great meeting you guys today, Saturday. I travelled 3 hours to watch the Bulldogs game and found out about you boys being a Foot Locker. So we just had to come and meet you. I've been a massive fan of you guys for years. My older brother is the reason I became a Bulldogs fan. He knew Fifita Mateo back in the day. So we were watching one of the EELS games against the Doggies, watching the Dogs be so aggressive in defence and just seeing how united the team was made me want to become a fan. Thank you, boys, for everything you're doing. Love your work. Coco Bra, she hit one of the 250. I saw a picture on her profile.
Yeah.
She's the second girl
I know
to hit the 250.
who was just nonchalant. That one?
Just really calm. No. That was
another young.
she
She
celebrated.
was younger. Yeah.
She was a younger Polynesian girl.
Okay.
And with the camera. That group,
okay.
You're thinking of those two girls. She was Aussie girl. I think she might have been the second or third.
I know
to
who
win
you're talking about.
The 250, and she got excited.
Yeah,
I
she
think
was pumped.
She was the second or third because the first one I tweaked it a bit, right? Because that little can, cute little kid.
Yeah, of course.
It was a great event. Thank you to all the team at Foot Locker. Thank you to the team at Bankstown Central. I didn't lie about $1,000 worth of prizes in store. We gave away 100 times $50 vouchers.
Yeah.
Spinning the wheel. There was 6 times $250 given out. And the loyalty program, which we talked about last week, let's give away some more gift cards while we're at it because Foot Locker have got the FLX rewards. Register via the Foot Locker site or app. Plus, for the rest of the month, when you sign up, you can claim $10 in FLX cash towards your next purchase. Now, I asked you on the last episode, based around the loyalty that both Penrith and Bizza had shown to each other, a few nominees for the most unique answers to win a $100 gift card from Foot Locker. I've got 2 from YouTube that I really like, Lukey. There are a couple of good ones on our Instagram as well.
I saw a couple. Josh Jackson was a good shout.
Well, are you happy?
I fucking love Josh. Yeah, because he went through 2 grand finals and everything. Started there as a junior, and then like a couple of wooden spoons like to end, and then retired. And
Lukey,
then they hit this decent patch now.
While I'm getting these 2, can you go on Instagram and get that comment? Mace is going to nominate that as our third because I've got 2. Whilst
he was a fucking weapon, Josh Jackson.
Whilst Lukey is looking at that, I'll read out this one from Tyson B. Bopper.
Yeah.
Yep, go. If you've got it.
Winston Neville, our boy Winston Neville.
Oh, was it Winston Neville? Yeah. Shout out to Winston.
Winnie
He gets
Nevs.
100 of the best.
Winnie Neville.
Yeah. Love
So,
Winston.
Can you read it out?
The definition of one club player was at the Dogs for the highs and lows and retired mid-contract with no fuss because that's the guy he was.
Yeah.
Deserved a premiership.
Fucking hell. Josh, that's how he did it. Like, he just went, he had another year. And went, no, I'm done. Making money and everything. I don't know what he did. His body was failing on him a little bit, but he was still turning up. He was playing the backo lock. He was busted, man.
He played the game
He's
hard,
a fucking tough dude, mate. He come through. When he come through the system,
what year did you say?
2021, 2? Something like that. Like just, I think 22. And then Ciro got here.
Yeah.
Got there. Something like that. Or, yeah, he's...
I've told this story
02.
a couple of times. I've told this...
22, eh?
22.
Yeah.
I've told this story a couple of times, but I'll retell it because it's... I caught him slipping as a rookie. His first year, one of my techniques was I used to do the quick tap really quickly Once we kicked the touch, Fozzie would kick the touch. We had the back rows would take the first carry, and I would get Georgie to full sprint up to go grab the ball, pass it in. Stevie would quickly give me a tap, and I'd sort of have a hit up really quickly because it caught people off guard.
100%.
So sometimes back rows would turn around and they didn't even realise that I'm 5 metres away from him, get the bumpers into him, and I went straight over top of Josh Jackson. This is his first year.
Ooh. Memory bank.
With it, 10 minutes later, same thing. He learned his lesson so quickly, didn't even take video, got back, set his feet and bashed me. Straight in the mud guts. And I went, ooh, I got him. I got the rookie slipping the first time. He learned very quickly. And he was just tough as nails. And then I learned and I put it in the memory bank. Okay, I'm not running straight in.
Yeah, Josh Jack, he's a mainstay for 10 plus years in that back row. He was tough, man. I remember going against him when I first got back from France. I was like, who's this little bulldog? You know, that's your traditional fucking Cement Gillespie's, Steve Folkes cut from that cloth sort of thing.
He would look good in your team too.
Yeah, he was fucking just a little nugget, angry looking fucker. Yeah. Can just hit. And a legend dude. Legendary human. He does some great things for Pathways there. Like,
is he 21 still?
Yeah, he's fleet coach. Ooh. Oh, mate, he fucking...
So that's basically... would you say, and I don't mean to diminish whoever the cup... Would 21's coach be the next step further, or is it cup coach, do you think is...
Oh, I think he likes where he is.
Yeah.
They all pretty much join.
Yeah.
You know, like and Potsy's there and like Jason Taylor and you got him and
okay.
There's a few.
So there are more established coaches.
Yeah, there are. But he gets them through. He knows what it takes to get to the NRL, and he fucking, if you don't get through him, you're not getting first grade.
All right, here's a couple other shouts for. So there we go. Winston Neville gets 100 of the best. Lukey, you can message him and let him know on Instagram. This one comes from Tyson B. Bopper. And how do they get it again? If they are in the comments, who do they email?
We'll put a comment. I'll reply to. Do you have the comment saved?
I do have it.
But partner at levelsnetwork.com.au. If you're listening, take a screenshot of your logged in account and your comment.
Beautiful.
Anyway, Footlocker. Back to Footlocker. When did they make that cool as fuck again? Footlocker.
I think it has been for a minute.
Like has it? Like
I can't remember
reopened
not being cool.
No, they've reopened a heap of stores. Footlocker, man.
Did they reopen that Bankstown Central?
Yeah, they've reopened a heap of them, mate. They were never like that Footlocker, and then they disappear for. And now they hit the scene back like it's Culture Kings and stuff.
Yeah,
never was like that. They were just little pop-up stores.
Yeah.
One in East, go have a look at the one in East Gardens. Have a look at that Footlocker.
Yeah,
fucking
as
tiny,
in the size of its.
Yeah, and it's the clothes, the DJs and shit like that. They've made it cool again. Whoever's behind their marketing is killing it.
Yep, doing a great job.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, shout out to the team at Foot Locker doing unreal. Tyson B. Bopper, hey lads, L1 from day one. I haven't messaged on any of the videos yet, but when you asked about who the most loyal footballer is, I felt obliged to answer. In my eyes, the most loyal footballer, Nathan Merritt. He was a South junior, and the only reason he played for Sharks was because the Bunnies got kicked out of the comp. As soon as the Bunnies came back into the comp, Merritt came back to the Bunnies. He didn't come back to an elite team. He came back for the love of the club. In 2006, the Bunnies only won 3 games all year, but Merrow was the top try scorer in the entire comp. That shows loyalty and dedication in my eyes. Love the show, lads. Love Merrow more.
Yeah, Merrow's going through some tough stuff, man.
Yep.
He's in a battle.
Yep.
He's there's multiple guys like this that are just die for that club. It's a heap of South guys as well. John Sutton. Yeah. You can throw him up there as well. Sutto. Like he could have been multiple teams and gone to a better club. Same era as Merrow, right?
Yep.
Junior could have went. Fuck this. I'm sick of losing. Those wooden spoons they won in a row. You can't tell me that's not going. If you think they're elite players. Merrow's an elite player. So is Sutto.
Yep.
Could have went to somewhere else and played there, but. That's loyalty. Yep. There's a couple of those guys that just and they're from that club.
Yeah,
fucking that real love for South.
It's a good shout, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, the last one. This is a good one too, and it comes from Rough Holes Golf. Hey boys, L1 since day one. I think the most loyal player over the last 20 years is Big Papa. His loyalty to the Raiders through the hard times has been phenomenal, and a bit of an out of the box one. Darbs, as in Darius Boyd, with his loyalty to Wayne, and it goes the other way too. With Wayne to Darius. They've clearly got a loyalty and connection. That's a great shout, that one.
Big Papa. I reckon I'll give it to Papa just because of the weather. He's put up with it because he ain't from Canberra.
Yeah, he's Queensland.
He's recruited.
Is he Cairns?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where Big Papa's from, but it ain't. I think it might be out west, Brisbane.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but it's definitely not Canberra.
Yeah.
And he's gone down there as a 17-year-old and just gone,
How many
toughed it out. He's played the most games for that club in the hardest position, the most respected big man, and he's been there the whole time, 300-something games.
I can't imagine the amount of money that clubs would have thrown
Big
at Tupper
time.
over the years to get him.
Yeah.
He's a tone setter.
That's what I mean. He's like that. Dubs and Wayne, that's goes a bit deeper than football.
Yep. Yeah.
If everybody knows that story, then you'd understand why Wayne and Dubs are tight.
That's why I loved it.
Yeah.
And that's why I think
it's
it deserves a voucher.
Yeah, it
so there
does.
you go. $200 vouchers from Tyson B. Bopper and Rough Holes Golf. All right, this one comes from Letty Time. Feels a little bit weird putting this in because this is a compliment for me, but I'll elaborate on it after. Up to the Usos. Let me premise this with, I don't like the Seagulls. That 40-0 still hurts, so he must be a Melbourne Storm fan, right? One for Scope real quick. My earliest memory of you, Scope, is watching a Manly game and seeing a sign in the crowd that read, Horo, is it me you're looking for? Shout out to Lionel Richie.
Hurrah!
Is it me you're looking for?
South Park.
Was that Ella?
No, it's Ella. So Ella,
One of her gang for sure.
Hurrah!
I had Super Horo was one. I had some good
Fucking awesome.
signs.
That one got me. That's it.
Super Horo and Horo. Is it me you're looking for? It was awesome. Yeah.
Just because of the hurrah.
Yeah.
It's the best.
We actually did some stuff with Ella for a super fan segment with Lara Pitt back in the day too. All right. And then he goes on to talk about us together. One of the cleanest analysis of our game. Best potty getting around. Flowers to the Triple O Dre and Lukey, the blue and gold platinum standard.
Yeah.
I find myself leaning towards a Justin Horo call when watching the footy. I haven't come across a more dedicated panel of footy heads that deliver a raw, fan-based breakdown of how and why rugby league is for the fucking children, just like the Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang. I love you, boy.
For the sports lovers and tragics of every code of football. I believe the ceiling for our game in terms of entertainment and enjoyment is currently limitless. We're the best product in Australia, and Scope's got the ears of every NRL fan and speed dial. No nonsense, clear in his delivery, loved by players and fans alike. Someone give this man his fucking flowers. Cue the applause. L1 since day one.
Nice.
Letty, I really appreciate that, mate.
He's right, Hoz.
The reason I put it in, Mason, we've talked about this recently.
Yeah.
Feel very privileged to be doing what we're doing, like not only here at Levels, but to get the opportunities. I do it for free, honestly. Like that's how much I love doing the commentary stuff and this. And it just happens that we get paid to do it. So I never take that for granted. And I always appreciate the kind words because I put a lot of effort into it.
Fucking oath.
You know, I put a lot of detail into it. So it's nice to get comments like that. And for someone that I know that lady listens to me on SEN too because he messages.
Good.
So I love that both our audiences from SEN and Levels are merging together, which is
fucking magic.
Which is cool for
really,
me,
for SEN.
Yeah. So I appreciate that, mate. Let me just put this on. Yeah, it is nice. And by the way, I've highlighted that. Give me good compliments like that. That's a golf day nomination.
Straight away. You're playing with Hoz.
Letty, you can be in my group with that comment. So appreciate it, mate. This one comes from ACOTS. What's Scope's definition of a busted? When I hear it, I think of burnt custard, which probably doesn't line up with Scope. Cheers, Stokey. Do you know what I mean when I say a busted?
Hopeless. Like he's done.
Yeah, like busted ass.
He's busted ass.
Yeah, busted ass. Yeah. Playing like a busted ass. Yeah.
Which is similar to burnt custard.
Well, the reason I put it in, sort of.
Yeah, isn't that what that?
No, like busted ass. That's where it comes from. It's like a shortened version of a busted. Playing like a busted ass. Yeah.
Or he's a busted.
Yeah. Or he was playing a busted. Yeah.
How do you go? Oh, busted.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how
that's it.
I'd refer to it. Yeah.
But if someone's custard, like
I'd
they're
never say-
awful as well.
Yeah, but we wouldn't say. I would never say burnt custard. It's just custard.
Just custard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we've got lots of idioms here
custard.
that we can add it to the idiom list.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
If you put it in that, you're like,
that's
custard.
my definition of it anyway. So when I call someone a busted or he's playing a busted,
It's hopeless. Yeah.
he's playing rank.
Stogie.
All right, this one. Let's go to PNG 007 with a question mark. This one comes from Leroy Haynes. Hate to bring it up. Hate to bring up
PNG. Yeah.
I hate to bring up PNG, but wearing my tinfoil hat, I think Jet Cleary move is deeper than what meets the eye. Ivan spoke in great depth in his book about not wanting to coach against Nathan. I feel Nathan to PNG is a done deal, but can't be confirmed due to the November 1 rule. This has forced Ivan to move away from coaching into an advisory role. This obviously leaves the Panthers' number 7 jersey up for grabs. I think Nathan will have a last ride type of season with Jet and Ivan before handing over the keys to Jet. Thoughts? L1 from day one, keep up the content, makes my drives home that much easier.
That sounds good just putting it there when you read that, you know what I mean? But I think Jet is still untested.
For sure he is.
I think the best thing he can do is get back to Penrith. You got your brother there and your dad, arguably the best. He's easily the best 7 in the game and arguably the best coach in the game. And if this is somewhat of a conspiracy or tinfoil hat that he wants to go to New Guinea, where I'm not real sure on that, then that makes sense, right? A little bit. If Jet's the dude, maybe he's not getting the reps over there, and there's obviously the fucking halfback whisperer can't give him enough reps because you've got about 4 or 5 halfbacks in front of him. But him coming back home, playing with his brother, which is cool, and getting coached by his dad, which is fucking awesome. Yeah. That's what you want from a young kid. That's a dream. That's what dreams are made of.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's doing. And then they'll just see what happens.
I'll add a layer to this because this was my exact thought when it happened.
I just can't see him being in New Guinea. I don't know.
I can.
Sorry, no. I know the connection with his
Mary.
With his Mary, but I don't think Mary lives in Port Moresby.
I don't put it down to the connection.
No, I don't. Yeah,
I mean, it's not going to hurt.
No.
But it's
2 million. Will fucking
2 million
help.
tax free is fucking the reason, and the roster they're putting together is not the only reason, but it's a big factor for all of them.
Fuck, imagine
her Adidas deal's worth 10 million. Like I was listening to Kempy talking about it last week.
People just talking shit about just connection with that. It's no connection with Mary Fowler. Mary Fowler's living in fucking London, right?
Yeah, but I'm countering the money side of it. I'm like, they don't need money.
They're not in for money. Yeah, this is where I'm not sure. Go, you just keep going with yours. Go.
This is where sometimes I push me, and people can perceive this as
no.
Little bro me.
So I'm not going to little bro you. So I've got to know the content from. Sometimes I've got to know the context fully from the conversation with Kempy. But I will push back on that particular Kempy.
That was my spin on it.
Kempy was spin on it. Okay,
yeah, they've got money.
All right, so that's where sometimes I can get a little bit. Yeah. What I will say is, who cares what the partner is earning?
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with what your potential earnings should be.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you wish nothing but the best for Nathan and Mary, but they're in an early part of their journey as partners. There's no guarantee that they're together in a couple of years when he's picking up his PNG contract. So what you do is you try to maximize your earnings for the best, as to the best potential as that you can. And that would be even to say, for example, if I was Nathan Cleary and my partner was Mary Fowler, she was over in the UK, that would not factor in at all what she's earning.
No,
zero.
No, not
Zero. at all. I got to go. I've got a short time span in the game where I can earn maximum dollars
for 5 more years
as a premium player, as arguably the best player in the competition. Yeah. So I'll go out and I'll try to earn as much as I can if I can. Or if that's not a driving factor for me, I would take less because I believe more about the loyalty and where the club is going and wanting to stick around with sort of the core and see out my Penrith legacy. Yeah. That could essentially mean more. I don't think I don't think
the Mary and money is nothing. It's him, and I think wanting to start another little fucking dynasty, right? And can you imagine if they win something over there? Do you know what I mean? Look how we just went from Penrith and just created this whole thing. Not just him, but he's a massive part of it, right? And look who's there already. Tyler and Luai are there.
Yeah, that'd be a trap.
You had him. You had another a little back row. Liam Martin might be sneaking his way over there. Right? Yeah, need a good back row. You get those two, you can put anyone around them, and they should come up with finals at least. Imagine a finals game over New Guinea.
Be crazy.
Mental. You're not going to win.
Just the last little bit on the Jet Cleary link. Where I thought this has a lot of legs as well. I agree. My first thoughts were exactly what Leroy has said, and then also understanding some of the comments Ivan has made about not wanting to coach against Nathan. And I think also, I'll add this to it. I really think a part of the development for Jet and not adding pressure to Jet's progression into the NRL was sending him to Webby for a couple of years And
That's what I thought as well.
And I think now that he's stepping away, having the ability to have him for a season, of course there's going to be pressure associated with that, Jet and Nathan playing together. If he's able to win that 5'8" spot against Blaze and Jack Cogger and the options, Jack Cole's moving on, against those players next year.
Where's Jack going?
Perth.
How was he? Okay.
That would be a great scenario for everyone. But then there won't be any pressure on Jet post 2027 because he's stepping into advisory role. It'll be Peter Wallace.
Yeah.
And it won't be that father-son nepotism thing
Yeah.
that could play
he
a
has to
guy
earn
like
it.
Jet.
Yeah.
So that's where I think this makes
No,
a lot
I think
of sense.
that makes a lot of that's it. That's
the
the play,
romantic
mate.
side of everyone will be, if they do indeed decide to leave, everyone will be like, how good's this? Ivan 1 more year. Nathan's 1 more year. Jet's coming for a year.
Yep.
And then Ivan and Nathan move on and they go their own different paths and the variations of a journey and staying in the game. And Jet gets a genuine chance to try to become the 7 under Peter Wallace without the pressure that would be associated.
I think that's the play. Like, I know you just talked it out then, but that makes sense. Like, why wouldn't that be it? You know what I mean? Like, that would be perfect. If I was Jet, I don't know. If I was Jet, I would want it to play out like that. I don't want to get coached by fucking Dad, right? I'd rather get coached by Wold because I don't want the nepotism thing because, like, he's lucky Nathan's a fucking gun.
Yes.
He is so lucky that Nathan deserves everything he gets and more because he's a gun.
I had this conversation with Jimmy yesterday.
Imagine if he was fucking... No.
Well, good on you. You've improved.
I didn't have to edit that.
Yeah, we don't have to edit anymore. There's no random drive.
Yeah, I don't want to drive by on my boy.
Awesome.
No, I don't mind him.
Tell us after the show.
That deserves a clap, Lucy. He pulled back on the drive by. Good. Hey, and again, this is a hypothetical. We'll never know now. But like, does Ivan become the coach he is without Nathan?
Yeah.
Does Nathan become the player he is if Anthony Griffin stays on? Who knows? Like, we don't know. That partnership worked perfectly for everyone involved.
Yeah.
But there are so many other cases where it causes strain on the relationship. And I even talked and used these two as an examples because I can see some, not fully, but there's a bit of an opinion being changed about Kyle since Shane's finished.
Yeah.
A couple of fans have been like, oh,
He's going all right.
He's not that talented, but he tries really hard and puts his body in front and all these things that Kyle's
Take
always
that
been.
father away.
Shane's always said that. But
Yeah.
the hard thing is when Shane's coaching, fans are so fucking blinkered up that they can't get past it. And I always use the example of Billy Walters and Kevy Walters from 3 years ago. Billy gets clapped every time he fucking touches the ball for the Broncos now. That's how much that perception has changed from Kevy and Billy 3 years ago. So,
People are always all over that. The average, the guys, nepotism is a big thing.
Yes.
They hate it. They don't like it. That's only worked. It hasn't. I mean, there's never been nepotism with Ivan and Nathan because
they've both been elite.
they've both been elite
winners.
of the elite and they've won. And you cannot, every time they try and come at Nathan, it's because he hasn't dominated Origin.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Where are we going to go? Fucking
we've got
how
nothing
can I
else.
get him somehow?
Yeah, we got nothing
like no, we got nothing else. But he has done that now. So we got to do it for more than 1 year. That's the next week. Should do it for fucking 3 or 4 years now. Fucking leave him alone.
All right, let's go to this one from Sam Heaton. Willie's reaction to the South Orcas was correct. It's weak and it needs to be addressed. The Warriors are literally being studied right now. I actually saw a random business podcast on it from a marketing perspective for how well they've cracked their marketing, the size of their presence across the Tasman, their jersey sales at airports and Magic Round. If you're a Kiwi right now who loves league, you're a Warriors fan. So this second team has to steal from an existing fan base and a passionate one at best. Ask the Brooklyn Nets how easy it is to convert Knicks fans, even if they live in Brooklyn. It's a great comp, isn't it? The team needs a better name, and their logo has to be so on point to compete with the Warriors. It has to project the power and mana of the Warriors' identity. Get rid of this orca shit and make them the South New Zealand TINNFOIL, a sea living dragon from Māori folklore with the logo drawn in a Māori style. It could look similar to and just as cool as the Warriors logo, which is probably the best in the NRL. Also, Southern sounds shit, either South New Zealand TINNFOIL or South Island TINNFOIL.
Yeah, I like what he's talking about.
Yeah, he
that's
does.
A big,
Brings up
that's
some
a
good
big
points.
point with Brooklyn Nets, New Jersey Nets.
Great
they're trying to convert New York Knicks fans for years, and no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like they got KD, they had Kyrie, they had James Harden there. They've had everyone. New Jersey Knicks they had all through the 2000s. They were making finals. No one give a shit. Knicks ain't won a fucking ring in 50 years, and they was still rocking it. No one can break that. Yeah, and that's where the Warriors are heading with their fan base.
The Warriors are nearly at 30 years without a comp, but no.
Exactly. It's gotten stronger. It's gotten stronger. And in the last 5 years with this whole WARS movement and everything like that, fuck. Someone's trying to claim WARS. I'm not sure who it is.
Can I add to that? That podcast was the Moneyball show. He sort of come up this year. I'm not sure the guy's name. Scott Keenan, his name is.
Okay.
Really good sort of business sport podcast out of Australia. Yep. He had Charlie White on talking the buy round a couple of weeks ago. He's had a few people on. I sent the broadcast still through the group chat when he was talking about that back in the day.
Oh, okay, sweet. So there you go.
If you want a business and sport, I'll give him a shout out.
There we go. Good shout out.
Yeah, from the Moneyball_show.
Okay.
That TINNFOIL sounds pretty powerful. South New Zealand TINNFOIL.
Sea Living Dragon from Māori.
Yeah, that's cool. They need to really get into the roots of the Māori.
Yeah.
To hit, because the Warriors, look at that logo, look at the New Zealand Warriors. Like, what the fuck? What a brand. You're playing for the Warriors. Like this. I could throw a lot of other teams under the bus for their fucking choice of words, which I'm not.
You're on fire.
But
good on you.
Like the Warriors, like when they come up with that, I might have a fucking photo at home. 95, I bought a Warriors jersey.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, I remember I got rolled around in playing for the Scorps with fucking Warriors jersey.
The OG 95 jersey.
Yeah, that's how cool it is. But I'll be changing. I would not be calling ORCAS. There's no rule.
It just doesn't.
There's no real fucking.
No.
Yeah, I'm playing for the ORCAS.
Killer whales.
So what?
I mean, it's a fucking.
I get it's a cool fucking animal. Kill everything.
Yeah. But killer whales sounds mad.
Fucking
but you can't have
Southern. What he said about Southern as well. Like it's South New Zealand.
Yeah.
You know? That's what it is. You got to really put it in that. Like South New Zealand TINNFOIL. Like we're playing TINNFOIL.
That's why I like the Southern Alps too, right? Remember
something
that
like that, man.
Was your old boy there around then? 95?
No, 96 he arrived.
So he claims it's either the 95 or 96.
The Super League one?
No.
The Super League one that your dad wore was sick.
They're all pretty much the same throughout the whole Super League. They just had different colours on them.
Yeah, Dad went the second year.
They're cool.
And he claims he's been a part of the first year because you know how it's like a top 30 squad?
Yeah.
Back then it was like top 28.
20, yeah.
So he's like a Warrior 30. So he's like part of the
claimed the new age 30. It was like top 25 back then.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So he's Warrior 30. All right, let's get to. Here's another one. Speaking of my dad's time over in New Zealand, the Warriors, Immortals. This one comes from Gary and Luke. We're talking about Rubes and the comp for Leka Halasima. Does Ruben Wiki deserve to be a future Immortal? I only watched him as a prop for the Warriors, but it sounds like he was the best or close to it in the world at 3 different positions at various points in his career. Would his peak version at any of those positions be in the conversation for the best of all time? Question mark. That's a question from him. Probably front row, right, Mace?
Yeah.
He's also played more test matches than anyone except for Darren Lockyer.
Yeah.
If he'd played 55 tests for the Kangaroos, like he might have played 30 plus origins.
Yeah, easy.
Wouldn't be a no-brainer, would it? He also played for Canberra, which you guys often mention in this episode can sometimes hold you back from getting the proper recognition. I will say that part of it is different because back in the day, Canberra were a vibe.
Yeah,
like no one cared about the location as much. They were the...
No one knew what Canberra was a shithole. No. No one did. When I was 14, I'd never been to Canberra, so I just thought Canberra was cool.
Yeah, Canberra was really cool.
It was the capital of Australia. It was all this. I didn't know it was cold or anything like that. I didn't go to Canberra until I was like 17, 18, played down there. I was like, fuck, this joint.
Not as many players moved around too. So like if you come through in a team, you
stayed there. Team. Yeah. But when you come to Immortal, like he's obviously a Hall of Famer already, I think, Rubes. But Immortals is different. Like I think Darren Lockyer should be an Immortal, right? And you're not even throwing him there.
Well, it's a good point though. Like how many tests and how important does he become for New South Wales, Queensland if he plays for them? And then
you're talking just say 10 or 15 years of excellence when you got 30 or 40 tests. Over 30 origins. That's 10 years of like being on top, and that's what Ruben was. Like fucking late 90s into the whole 2000s, pretty much.
I would say the two players that get from different eras, from Ruben's sort of our era, and there's probably
you have a look at. He's like just say I could compare him and Petro, Webby, same fucking book.
Yeah, it's good.
Same. That's the same sort of thing. And you're not putting Petro as an immortal or Webby.
Yeah.
But you're putting them as like premier fucking Hall of Fame players, mate.
That's a good shout.
You know, that's where I put Ruben. I put him right next to Petro, next to Webkey and all those real hard dudes that were just no nonsense. But his skill set is a bit better because of the fact that he dominated that point that he had 3 positions from centre. But that's what he said. You can go from inside, from outside in, not inside out, right? Yeah. So he started from out in the centres to back row to front row and dominated all positions. He was a gun. But yeah, I'll put him where, you know, if New Zealand had a immortal sort of thing, New Zealand rugby,
a no-brainer.
No-brainer, straight in. But the way that we've put our whole Hall of Fame immortal, how it's structured, it's fucking off its head. It needs to be restructured, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think, but Rubes is definitely like, he'd be, you know, like knocking at the door of that. But they barely put fucking forwards in unless you play from the 60s.
Yeah. You know what needs to be restructured? The Queensland coaching.
When did this come out?
Candidates. Friday?
Right, yeah. Fuck, I'm shocked.
Broke Friday while I was still on the radio, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, what Billy's done? Oh, well. I saw a couple of his comments saying, you know, like he died for that jersey and he was wholehearted when he took the job and everything he said was right. Now he just doesn't want to do it.
It's 5 years, yeah.
5 years, mate. He's done his job. He's done his job. But he win 3?
3 series.
3 series. What else can he do? He set the culture there, so the next guy comes up.
Yep.
And you don't have to do as much as what he's just done.
Yeah. What a privileged position for him to be in. He would be the most sorted, or what's the word? High in demand NRL coach if he decided to become that as well. He was appointed head coach of the Queensland team in 2021. He won 3 from 5 series.
All deciders.
I think this series probably would have been the only series he would have been favourites in those.
He could have swept us. Like he could have been 5-0. Like the 2 that we got him hurts him the most, I reckon. At Suncorp. That sucks because you'd love to do a lap around there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. With families, that would hurt a little bit. I reckon because he's won so many at Suncorp, and he knows like it's the mecca of Origin, and twice they got, you know, beaten by better teams. So that's about it. But there's a lot of who coaches next. Like it's already set. Like it's a privilege to coach Origin. Yep. I heard Gordon Taylor say, "Look, I'm not." Like he'd feel bad because you're stepping over guys like Ben Teo's been in the system, Matty Ballin been in the system. There's a coach in the wings waiting to coach that fucking that
did
team.
Someone ask Gordy?
Yeah, Gordy goes, if they wanted me to come in, like Kevy asked him to come in as an Australian coach, as an Australian assistant, fucking oath. He goes, but as the head coach, not a chance. He goes, it's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
Because he goes, I'm not involved in the game or anything like that. A lot of humility with what Gordy said, and I really respect that. He goes, because he goes, that's another level of coaching. He goes, like, these guys, they're getting coached by the best players, the best coaches, and everything like that. He goes, no. Like, I'm not involved in the game. Like, I'm not an assistant coach for the Gold Coast Titans or any other NRL team, right? So, but Ben Teo is. He's been around the game for a while. Yeah. Matty Ballin, all these guys. Josh Hannay. No, Josh Hannay can't because he's head coach, but there's a lot of guys around. Cam Smith. They asked JT. JT said, I can't because he's got a lot of... JT likes to sit back. They all like to sit back because it's a great job. Because Billy can just front it because he's the best front man of all time, best coach, you know what I mean? Like really detailed in that. Fucking JT, just sit back. Cam Smith come into camp, GI. Yeah, fucking this is easy. Give me the gear. Come on. And then now they'll be getting tapped going, JT, you want to coach, bro?
Yeah.
No, I've got too much on.
Yeah. The future immortal candidates.
Cam Smith's got to take
it doesn't look like it interests any of them.
No, I could
for everything that you just said. They're always going to be a part of camp. Anytime they want to go to camp, they can get it. Anytime they want gears, anytime they want tickets,
just that little hit of Origin, you know, like
you need to have coaches with ambitions to become head coaches. Matty Ballin's clearly got that.
Oh, right now,
Benny Teo's clearly got that.
What about Billy? Doesn't want to be that. He's saying, "Do you want to get the head coach with
I'm saying whoever takes over from Billy now.
Yeah, okay.
Whoever takes over from Billy now, I believe. I think the decision would be based around, do you have ambitions to become a head coach, and is this a stepping stone, a pathway?
I think Billy was a bit of an outlier, wasn't he? Because he was just he was just doing Channel 9. He was part of the game. He was just being around, and he's smart as hell. He's a student of the game. They're going, you want to coach? He's like, yeah, fuck it. All right, sweet. Do you know what I mean? It was just like Billy was just there.
I imagine it was probably a little bit more detailed.
Probably a little bit more detailed, but they're probably just sitting around having a coffee going, you want to coach Queensland? I reckon Cam Smith's a good shout. I think he's got a bit of time on his hands. Yeah. I don't know if he wants to do it or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Brisbane were trying to get more days out of him.
Yeah.
He ain't getting shit.
He was reluctant.
Well, you just got to go 6 weeks of the year, right? 6 to 8. Nah.
It ain't that. You know it's not that.
He's copping everything.
This is the same
Don't want to do it.
Joey and Matty, mate.
I don't want it.
When you chat to Joey and Matty,
He's a bit younger, but Cam.
Nah.
Cam's only, I've got 2 years
dogs,
on him.
Mate. They don't need that fucking pressure if they don't need it.
Freddie did it.
Billy had the right amount of fucking what's the most
fuck around time?
Not the fuck around. No. He had that's still that competitive edge that needed to be scratched.
Yeah.
Cam never looks like that. He looks so relaxed. He looks so cruisy. Joey always looks fucking cruisy. If anything,
be full grey hair next year,
mate. They're so chilled back. You can tell even the difference with Freddie, and you can tell there's still a hunger in them, right?
Yeah,
you've got to have that competitive edge. That's just watching them. I never see that from JT. I never see that from Cameron. I've never seen it from Joey. Yeah. Matty, I see a little bit of a Matty. But yeah, I would lean more towards. I think the more
Ben Teo and Matt Ballin sounds all right.
Yeah, I think
they've got a pretty good assistant coach crew there.
Yeah, especially with Ben Teo. I asked the question yesterday. I think he was about to start work with South Sydney and Wayne. I can't say for certain though.
I thought that.
Yeah, well. But I wonder if I can't imagine Wayne stepping in his way if he goes, "Hey, can I still do assistant?" But look after the Queensland team.
It can't happen to him twice.
No, surely not. You can't get fucked up like that. Imagine that. Wayne goes, "No, mate, I need you in here for video." Fucking Wayne will be like, Wayne probably won't even notice he's gone. Who's doing defense? Like, there's so many coaches in it on an NRL roster. I don't think people understand. Like, okay, who's the proper assistant here? There's an assistant to an assistant. There's assistant coach, another assistant coach, another assistant. Like, who's the fucking assistant here? They're all on the same page. Like, whatever the deliverables are, whatever the thing is for the week, everyone's on the same page. Everyone gets the same detail. Everyone. So it's not hard for Ben Tear. That's why I felt sorry for him a couple of years ago when I need you in here for fucking. Come on, man. Fucking coaches. Wayne don't care. Wayne coached by himself from 87 to 2010.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't need you're a one-man band.
In fairness to Ben Tear in that situation, because he was losing both his assistant coaches, remember?
Yeah,
Matty Ballin and Ben Tear. That was the big pushback. So he was losing 2 out of the 3. There we go. So Billy Slater, congratulations! What a incredible 5 years.
He made it exciting. Now I'm like, I feel like we're going to win like 6 in a row. I'm joking, but he made it exciting because Bill was like, it was cool because Billy, just the resume that he has in Origin as a player, and then it just sort of it just went straight into as a coach.
It'd be so hard to replace.
How can you replace that guy now? The intensity, the love of the game, being a student of the game, and just being like the humility, everything that he showed as a person and as a coach. I'm like, good luck replacing that.
Understanding the media.
Yeah, the media game that he was playing. I was like, okay.
I always thought it was a huge advantage too, because we talked about a number of times with both coaching against Laurie and Freddie. The advantage he had was those guys were so far removed from being legends of the arena that they wouldn't have been as familiar with Laurie and Freddie. But like all the players that he coached were in high school when he was fucking dominating. So I always thought that was a huge advantage against both.
So pretty much Laurie fucking got him that good he retired.
Oh, and
he got out coached. He got out coached by Laurie.
One last thing too. Apparently, him and Matt King are like fucking best mates.
Kingy and
Billy from their time at the Storm. So someone is also saying, "Fuck, is that a factor? Does he not want to go against Matty King?"
He was very emotional in that series, so maybe you just can't draw.
Fuck, it's a lot, man. How quick is 5 years gone?
Yeah.
Far out, man.
Mate,
He wants to hang out with Cheryl more, the deer.
It's taxing. You can tell on these coaches, man. Like
I was watching that content yesterday.
How good is it?
Yeah.
on an NRL coach, and it feels like it's just amplified by 1,000 for that 6 weeks of Origin. Like fucking Loz takes Loz about 3 years to get over it.
Yeah, it's fucking not easy, mate. Not easy. It's not like I wouldn't say it was ever easy, but it feels like it's scrutinized more than any. Like it gets the most. Fuck.
Everyone's in on it.
Who do you reckon's gone through a harder time this year, even though he fucking won the series?
Loz.
But let me I'll compare the two. Loz going into game 3 or Madge right now for the Broncos?
Oh, Madge. Madge is copping it left, right and centre.
Mate, the
fucking
fucking
all year.
People, I think you forget how much the fucking state were turning on Loz.
Laurie got the whole state. 2 states on him. He got 2 states turned.
Is it because
He
it's
got
so
his own state.
Queensland was fucking starting to get sympathetic for him. That's how much
We just turned on our own.
Yeah, New South
Yeah,
and is
we're
it because
the
it's so heightened and condensed for Loz versus spread out? Matt just been
sure.
copping it all year.
Yeah,
that
Madge,
plays
copped way more blows.
Madge, different media up there too. Different media, like they're full on into the Broncos. Where like we've got a lot of sports down
Yeah,
here.
it's definitely Madge, isn't it?
Yeah, I
It
think
is
Madge. You have a look. He's copping it. You see his press conference on the weekend. He looked like he was going to kill someone.
3 minutes of the best.
Oh mate, I've seen
Did you
those.
watch your presser, did you?
Yeah.
I've seen those. I watched.
I saw it
30
was
seconds.
3 minutes ago. Gotta watch it.
How angry was he? Just like,
Paddy Carrigan's just sitting there going,
oh, get me out of this.
Paddy Carrigan hates life. You can see that.
Mate, everyone's hating life. You just won the premiership. This time last year, they were on the biggest heater of all time.
and the results
then
this
now,
weekend.
they're
What
like,
was it?
there's a chance that they could get the fucking spoon.
Yeah. Still on. So can the Titans. I called that game yesterday. All right, this one comes from Nems47 to kick off our game reviews. Hey, boys, got a big call on a loyal player currently playing, even though he's been at 2 clubs now. But as a Red V diehard, I can comfortably say that if the club hadn't given him the boot, Cody Ramsey would be a one-club man through and through.
Yep.
The Roosters knew that, hence why they signed him. Absolutely gutted that we lost such a good, talented kid, especially after everything we stood by him through. Hey, Nems, there is no bad blood between Cody Ramsey, the Dragons, and the Roosters. Cody Ramsey went through a very difficult situation. The Red V stuck by him. And Robbo recognised the talent, and the club at the Roosters recognised the talent of Cody Ramsey, and they've been a part. Nothing about this story is not great. There's no negative part of this story. Unfortunately, his time ran out at the Dragons. He was given a great opportunity with the Roosters, and he's taken it with both hands.
Fucking oath.
So I just want to make that crystal clear because I felt like
Should be nothing but happy for Cody Ramsey.
for sure. Like there's a lot of gratitude involved in his story from both clubs, I think, from Cody Ramsey. So I just want to make that crystal clear. And again, he had an excellent game against the Penrith Panthers.
He must a little slimy little just moves his hips really well. Like he's always nearly making a line break, especially around the back. He cuts into those little holes pretty good.
Well, I had Panthers for the win because of Teddy.
When you put what's the name in
When Cody Ramsey was put into the lineup. So for him to do so well against Penrith, who
arguably the best defensive sort of team, well,
they're the best team at strategizing for weaknesses or players out of position or players new to a position. And that's what Cody Ramsey was. I know he's filled in for Teddy for a couple of weeks now.
Is he a fullback? When he was coming through, I think he played wing, centre. So he's an outside back.
I think his preferred position is fullback.
Right.
Yeah. He come through the grades as a fullback. Remember, he was fighting and jostling with Tyrell Sloan early in his career before he got sick. And
what a story.
Then he returned on the wing, and he's played on the wing for the Roosters, and he's done a job, and he done an excellent job. Robbo couldn't speak highly enough of him.
I don't know why the NRL, the Dally M's don't have like comeback player of the year and stuff like that through injuries and everything like that.
It's a good shout.
It's always good to see someone come back from ACL or something like this.
Yeah.
Like he get comeback player of the year this year. And it'd be massive.
He might even got it last year in the South Wales Cup.
Yeah, but just to see him back on the footy field and playing outstanding. He ain't just making up the numbers.
Yeah.
But it's like something that should be, I don't know, put more emphasis on because it's hard to come back from major injuries, So it's
a good shout.
I know the NBA and NFL do that. Comeback player of the year and stuff like that.
Do NBA do it?
I think NBA does it.
I can't remember.
Well, one of those big dogs do it.
I know definitely NFL do it. Definitely NFL.
Well, if NFL's doing it, we should do it.
Yeah. The only part where it gets a little bit tricky for comeback player of the year is when a player, say, missed a couple of years just through form and was benched. Like I think Joe Flacco's been a nomination one year because he
couldn't get a start.
He was like a backup quarterback for a bit, and then he ended up getting.
That, yeah.
So there's that sort of technical side of it that confuses people. It should be if you're doing purely injuries or illnesses like Ramsey, he'd be a fucking lock for it this year. I want to talk about Ches. Start off with Ches, and I'm often reluctant to talk about him because honestly, like when it comes down to breaking down games, talking about how good he goes sometimes, talking about when he's struggling a little bit too. Like, you know, there are different times where you try to remove the relationship, right? So you try to keep it as honest as possible. But I think a huge part and improvement for the Roosters this year is and it was on full display, and I've been big on this too for a couple of years, the way he dresses the referees. Now, it was a highly emotional and intense game of rugby league. There was some big decisions that both Adam G and Ashley Klein had to make. And did they get them all right? No. But I think what Ches does and allows this Roosters team, which has arguably been their Achilles heel over the last couple of years, has been discipline. Yeah. And the way that they feel like sometimes they get hard done by referees is he's really clear and intent with the questions he asks the referees. Yeah. And he doesn't go run in there screaming. I want to take you back to the moment where Isaac Tungle, and it's a no try against the Roosters, and it's a big part of the game. Nwanga Tuase goes up. To the letter of the law, it's a disruptor because he only goes up with one hand. But Isaac Tungle escorts him, which factors into the one hand. And he goes in, he asks Adam G the right questions. He doesn't scream at him. He doesn't he does it all the right way. And even though Adam G still alongside Ashley Klein made the decision, I always say this, and I think it's important because there are so many 50-50 decisions that happen in a game. And I think it's only human nature for you to go, if you get someone that's been a punish, or the flip side of it, if you get someone who speaks to you correctly, that in a 50-50 contest at the end of the game, they may favour your side.
A lot of people mirror people's energy, right? You come at someone like flat out, and then the ref's going to go, fucking A, get lost. It's human nature. Where DCE's demeanour's always been like that. I don't think I've ever heard DCE shout. You know what I mean? Like he's just got that real fucking, he's direct and like pretty cool all the time, calm, collected. And that's what the refs give him time to explain things, right? Because that was a big call. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and then he gets, and you see him talking to refs when they come off.
On the run.
What do you think? What do we, he's smart.
Yeah.
Calculated, right? Because he plays a long game. He's been around, he's played over 372 games, just beat Cronk's record.
373 not
you know
out.
what I mean?
So congratulations on that.
Yeah, congrats on that. But his footy IQ, like with refs, on the field, it's like he's playing on another fucking field, mate. I don't know why he's going to Hull. He could stay here and play another 2 years.
Yeah, I had a good chat to him at the start of the week about that. That's we'll leave that as a private conversation. I will just say, I'm pumped for him. It's a new chapter in his life too. He's really excited about it. I can say that for sure.
You try and get him to the Catalans?
His mind was made up when he called me. It was all but done. He was just letting us know that they were going to make the announcement later on in the week.
His footy. I mean, he's still got way more footy in him. Like when you seen Cronk and that like go and retire. Cronk's body was giving up on him. Like the shoulders and everything.
Fucked.
Like Ches looks like it's fucking 2015.
Selfishly, I'd love for him to stay around for another year and get to 400. That's what I want.
I just think obviously it's a family thing and it's a little bit deeper than that, and go and enjoy the sort of last couple of years of your career instead of being under this blowtorch. You know, like you can go over there, you can probably win something for fucking Hull. You know what I mean? So it'd be good. But I'm watching him play. I'm watching him like the kicking game, and he's just his demeanour on the field calms everyone down.
Sammy
especially, right? Because Sammy's got I can see Sammy in the back.
Yeah.
Fucking want to throw his mouth guard on the ground and stuff like that. Want to come into the conversations. You can just see him in the back. Yeah. Because he's a hothead. Yeah. He's a little hothead. He's Chris Walker. He's a walker. They're all hotheads, right? Yeah. Fucking, but his demeanour just slows things down. He's got all these young kids. Like he doesn't have JWH and all these big dogs around him, right? He's there. He knows that he's there. He's the leader of that team.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I think there's a couple of guys that I think he's been pivotal for. And they're established first graders too, and established Roosters players. I think the biggest beneficiary has been Sam Walker.
Yep.
And I think he really settles down Rads as well.
Big time.
Rads is starting to mature into that leader that they all wanted him to be at the Roosters anyway.
Yep.
But just say if Ches wasn't there, right, Rads would be probably captain.
Yep.
If Teddy wasn't there.
Yep.
And that's just extra responsibility and communication, and he does so much work through the middle. So he can just really focus on being the leader of the pack.
Yep.
And I think, I needed to see this game. This is the game I was waiting for from the Roosters. Yeah. It's a great balance.
It's a good balance what they got when you get Teddy back in there, but
Toops.
Good, Toops as well.
Even though Billy Smith was good.
A good shout with Victor Radley. I think he's playing his best football of his career because he's still whacking blokes. Like ask Chuala if he's still hitting. But he was hitting guys on this one. He slightly just hits you and just folds you in half, right? But before, gone are the days where he's costing you penalties, he's costing you big, 10 minutes in the bin. He's hitting, he's playing good minutes, looks fit, motivated, like they're slightly like tipping in to be the favourites.
Yeah.
Like we said they went far. We were talking about these guys last year. Like they're probably 1 year off, 1 or 2 years off. Ches could tip them over.
How quickly did the rebuild? Like, remember the start of the year when they beat Penrith at the start of the year? It was the first time they'd beat Penrith, and it was like a rookie Roosters team, and you're like, where did this come from? Yeah. And there were young kids like Celeste Fiketti and Robert Toya who are now
mainstays,
close to 30, 40 gamers, really starting to establish themselves.
Like Toya's six origins.
6 origins.
Like his attackers coming into it. Fiketti, like he got a shot real early, right? I think he's 18, 19. They both come through.
That was his debut game against the Panthers.
Yeah,
last
but
year.
like coming in, out, in, out.
Yep.
Start a couple of games. But that's Robbo. Knowing that you're the next guy up when Crichton's gone, mate. So we're not going to rush you straight in all the time. Now Crichton's been injured. When is he coming back? What has he done? This is 10 weeks, man.
He was in a boot. He was rolling around on one of those what are they
motor roll?
called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Proper syndesmosis, was it? It's been 10 weeks, right? Yeah. Easily 10.
He had a stress fracture in his right navicular foot bone.
Yeah, right. That's on the inside here of your inside foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an arsehole of a thing. So when I did my Liz Frank, they drill a fucking big, what's the name? India fucking navicular.
You should start your own physio page.
Fucking joke.
You're the NRL.
I'm the NRL physio, 2.0. So I know exactly where your navicular is because that's all your power. So like where your power off your big toe, right? That'd be fucking. He couldn't power. What's his game predicated on? Yeah. Fucking bang, bumpers up, everything like that. And you can't drive off your big toe. That's why he's been out for ages. Yeah. So that sucks.
Fiketti as well. He took a massive shot on Martin.
Twice.
And then he had a try saver on Lussick 46 minutes in. I thought it was huge too.
The way he hit the dog twice, the second one was probably cleaner.
One was best,
Even like Liam just like sort of laughed when nice kid.
He was loving it.
Yeah. He said he loves it, but like just mad respect from Fiketti.
Yeah.
He got him, good shot. And then but the Liam Martin runs at him again, got him better. No drop balls, just fairness, tough football. I love seeing that, and he's a future star for Keddy. We said that a couple of years ago or a year ago when I saw him made that break inside play inside out, dummy the ball and shit. I'm like, fuck, this kid can play.
Was that the Dragons game?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think so. It was one of those. It was a big play.
It was when they pumped the COWBOYs. It was a big win.
Big. It's a good play, but you see that's football.
Yeah,
proper footy IQ, and he's just got it. Perfect build for a back row. Fast. Hits hard. Good. Fucking. Proper minutes, you know what I mean? Doesn't look like he's fatiguing at all.
Do you know, like, he's a bit like Rennie. He's a bit of a
He's a bit of Ren.
He's got a bit of Ren about him, mate. Like a nuggety little Polynesian back row that could play middle and edge.
With a skill set.
With the skill set, but he's just got to stay disciplined. And Ren, I even said this to Ren, on Friday. I was doing radio with him. I was like, he's like you. And Ren had
Ren was fucking a gun.
Ren had the world at his the world was his oyster.
Few injuries, few little things on and off the field that just like can derail. Like and there's sliding door moments and everything like that. It's just like fuck. Ren should have. I always told Ren he should have went down as like 10 tests, 10 origins
for sure.
200 games, but things don't always happen that way. But Fiketti's a good shout.
Yeah,
I think Fiketti might be about a couple of inches taller than him, but
Fiketti's 6'1".
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, Rennie's 5'11".
But that's a good shout. Fiketti's like because he's a good. He's like because Ren he could play left side, back row, right side, left center, right center, fucking 5'8", lock.
Fiketti can do all that.
And if you wanted to put him in front row, he could play front row.
Yep, Fiketti could do that.
Yeah. He's just a little bit, I think he's a bit, I I mean, that's an early Ren, 2004 build.
Could you play Fifita at a ball playing 6 outside of a veteran like fucking Chess?
I'm not sure about his skill set yet about that. I've seen him at the back row. And
Ren probably had that nice double cut.
Ren had a fucking, Ren would fucking murder today's game.
Yeah. The Panthers down 8-0, 20 minutes to go. Ivan goes back to Blaze. He then had to shift Blaze out to the centres for Alamotti. But it was signs that he hasn't completely given up on Blaze Talangi.
No.
And the Penrith Panthers, for me, I don't think they lost any admirers in the last couple of weeks. The two teams that
could have won it. That's a fucking scary thing.
The two teams that are the biggest threats for them, I still believe they're favourites if they can get Yowie back. I don't think, I've said this all along, I don't think they can win the comp without Yowie, but if they get Yowie back with Mitch Kenny, Dylan Edwards an extra game.
Yes. You give me those three.
Casey McLean.
Give me those four.
Casey McLean.
And I'm like,
if they get healthy, they deserve to be favourites. If they don't get Yowie back, because of the injuries to the Wars as well, I think it's probably the Roosters.
Yeah, I'm fucking all in on the Roosters. Yeah. Because I think it took it out. We'll get to our game. I think that Roosters game took it out of our boys. Because it was fucking physical, it was strong, it was hard, and we end up with losing. So mentally, it fucking plays on you. Yeah. So we'll get to that game soon. Okay. But I think the Roosters have got a complete package. You throw Tupou in there, you throw Teddy, and then add into more minutes of Lindsay Collins.
If Crichton returns.
And I think if Crichton returns, then does he warrant coming back into the starting side? Probably, because I think
they save him, mate.
Will they save him? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Does he play a bench role?
He needs to get I fucking want to see sort of like glimpses of Crichton's nearly back pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
So
just say he returns, he misses week 1 of finals, they win the finals, and he comes back for a prelim. What do you do?
Yeah, that's the predicament I think they're going to be in.
Yeah.
Because I think that navicular injury is an arsehole, right?
Yeah.
Because it's, as I said, you can't drive off your foot, off your big toe. That's where you get all your force from. And I think that's what's holding him back. Because what's the point? He's not a catch and pass. He's not a halfback. You know what I mean? So that's what's keeping him back. But if you got your boy Fifita there, if he's doing the job and he keeps on excelling and he keeps on going up like that, you're not really losing much. I mean, a young buck there, but to have Crichton on that edge would be awesome, and to see him go out late as well.
So this is the part that I never worried about, even though I strongly believe they can't win the comp without Yowie. I have no doubts in my mind that Lindsay Smith can play that role that Yowie plays on the field.
Yeah.
I think they're going to miss his leadership more than anything.
Yeah,
that's what I've been huge on. So I thought Lindsay was excellent, and he played that role really good.
He does play that role really good, but guess it fucks up. Like Liam Henry needs to fucking go mental. Need bigger, harder minutes from him. I think he played all right, but there's a difference in starting. You're going up against fucking Spencer, and you're going up against Nafahu White and Victor Radley.
Going against
bigger
best
minutes. Yeah. Instead of coming on, the heat's not there. When you're coming on, it's like 20 to 30 minutes deep, and you're coming on for Leota. So it just cuts that, the depth off a little bit. But he can do it, Henry. He's got it in him. I think he just needs maybe a couple more games. And then he'll be all right because he's a big body man. He hits hard, can score a try.
Yeah.
Good game. This was
excellent game.
This was a game where I'm just look back and go, fuck, I remember having a fucking heap of these games. I do not miss the game.
You know what?
Because it fucking hurts when you lose and it hurts when you win. It's like you've both won because you've just smashed each other. You're sitting in there, you don't even want to celebrate because you're fucked.
I ran into Jake Friend on Friday.
I saw Friendy too.
Did you see Friendy over there?
Down at Pacific Square? No?
I saw him just walking through Coogee grabbing a breakfast in the morning after the train.
Out front of Barbarians.
And I said to him, mate, fuck, because I saw him celebrating. I said, that game reminded me of when we played you guys in 2013 in that first final.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Even the last play when they were offloading it, throwing it around, it happened in the exact same part of the field. And I was like, sort of gave me PTSD.
That's what I'm saying. Is I just looked at the game and went, oh, God. Yeah. Did I even do that? That's fucking get me off.
That's a high.
Yeah, that's what it brought back. It brought memories of like a Friday night, just a fucking bashathon. And then you just win. As I said, like you don't feel, you sing the song and everything like that. That's when you feel like you've won. But when that bell's gone, it's like I just want to lay down. And you saw most of those guys.
The Dolphins, this wasn't a good game. The Dolphins 22 defeated the Seagulls 0. I called this game. It was a tough watch.
Both.
I will just say this. I don't really have much for Manly. I'll come to you on that. This game represents for me the Dolphins, right? And a number of things. They are a talented team, but at the moment, they're lacking experience and reps playing significant footy at this time of the year.
Yep.
And even, guys that have had experience like Herbie and Flegler, who were on the 2023 run, that's 3 years removed away. They haven't played finals. That was their first finals campaign, and then they were out of the finals for 3 years. Yeah. So even their leaders and guys with representative experience, like Herbie playing for England, like Flegler playing Origin,
that's it.
I think the hardest games for them going into the finals will be these games.
Yeah.
Going down to Manly, expected to win. And I think the better I have no doubt. So they're playing. Who did I say this to? I said this to someone.
They played at the level, don't they? That's that team. That's the team the Dolphins are. If they played the Broncos last week, like they just somehow get to your level, they got that much talent, haven't they?
This is a danger game from Friday night this week against Para.
Yeah.
Right? That's a danger game. I have more confidence in the Dolphins the following week on Saturday down here against the Roosters.
Yeah. That's what they're probably waiting for.
So that's a dangerous game. It's a good game for the Para to sneak one too, because they'll be going.
Keep going, Para.
Let's get me through Para. We'll get through Para. We'll be sweet. We've got the Roosters clash next week. That's where I think they're at right now. Like the Sharks have fallen over in the last couple of weeks. They didn't know this going into the game. They probably would have assumed the Sharkies were going to beat the Raiders, but that's favoured them. They've still won 22-0 and played awful.
That's the scary thing.
Yeah.
That's the scary thing when you go, oh, fuck, this is a low game. And Dolphins looked awful. I'm like, they're going to win this game, like, quite comfortably, and it'll be nil. That's what you can be happy with.
Yeah.
When you talk about experience and you talk about leadership, it comes with both, right? The leaders haven't got not that much not that much experience. Like Qatar, he's a gun, everything like that. He's part of the leadership group. He's young. He's got thrusted into that. The experience is just club football.
Yep.
Everyone, but everything else, like you've played a fair few amounts of NRL games, but fuck all finals games, and not big runs and everything like that. So it's like that's where coaching comes into it, and just being in the moment and playing your best football. Don't worry about the outcome. Just play football. That's where you got to be driving into these young Dolphins players. Fuck it, just go out there, play your football. Don't get overawed by anything. Be in the moment and create your moments. That's all you can do.
You know how ratchet the box is at Manly.
Yeah.
So I went down to the sideline. Fuck, mate, they're physical.
Yeah, man.
They're physical. Like, to be fair, Manly were physical too in the beginning of the game. It was a little bit dewy and slippery. But fuck, they hit hard, mate. They're not the biggest dudes too. Because I was sitting on the Dolphin side and they were just strolling past, giving a little wave out to the boys, Flegler.
They're hitters, man. They're all built like little hitters, like Molo, hitter, Flegler, the back row, fucking Max Plath.
Even Morgan Knowles, mate.
Yeah, no, they all hit. They're perfect size for this game, right? On bigger people.
Yep.
They'll get under you. Like big, was it Lasati, the big guy, the big young 19-year-old kid for Manly? Yeah. Like he went hard.
He went hard.
Like, they hit him hard.
Yeah.
He's got a big future, that young kid.
Yeah.
He went hard at these Dolphins. Even Hamole, like it's like getting hit like fucking about 3 or 4 times before you hit the deck.
Their first stints were really good, physical. Like they were running hard, Manly. They just ran out of juice because they weren't scoring any points. Yeah. And then you could see the
confidence and everything.
The confidence
like that.
is just
like
fucking.
We got down there in the red zone. We're not going to score.
Yeah.
Their defense just hustles hard. They work hard from the middle. Their middles are fit. You know, like it's like we have to score off a kick. Nah, deflected. Hammers around there. Fucking Herbie's there. They all protect everyone.
Yeah.
They're fucking very well drilled in defense, especially in red zone defense, right? And you know, when you're down on confidence, the Seagulls, and you know the kicks aren't going to the right place, and no one's hitting holes. Everyone's ganging up on Hamole. You know, it's like it's gotten where you haven't got that Ben Trebojevic sort of level on the other side. You just switch one more middle to the fucking Hamole side so you can work hard from the middle and just do your best on Hamole. Just don't let him fucking score.
Yeah.
Like you can give him a line break or something like that, or maybe just a little bit, give him some yards, right? But don't let him score.
Do what the Sharks did. So last 2 or 3 weeks ago, Teague Wilton was just shooting out the line trying to bash him.
Yeah.
got bumped off a couple of times.
You're going to have to wear it.
But it allowed 2 or 3 other defenders. Like, he was clearly head on the plate.
Yeah, have to.
Teague Wilton just ran up. We try to shut it down. Bang, hit him. And then once they go away from that, right now, currently with the way that the team is constructed and running right now, they sort of don't. Like, fucking Joey Walsh was trying his ass off.
Yeah, he did try his ass off.
Sideline to sideline, and it's just not quite happening for him. I think Clayton Failalo has really been missed, even though they didn't score a point.
They're trying hard, man.
Yeah.
They were busting their ass. They just
lacking polish.
Yeah.
They're
just end of sets, no repeat sets. That's where they lean on Fogarty, man.
Yeah.
That's why they got Fogarty. He's like 30 years old, 31 years old. He's been around. He's a vet. Joey Walsh has played fucking 6 games.
Yeah.
And he's the one trying to lead you around, trying to get you that play. The loss of Big Paseka as well.
Yeah.
Takayaho. When we were talking about that sort of pack,
Takiaho slept on.
then you're fucking talking about a team that could really cause some dramas.
Takiaho.
Then you got Nathan Brown starting. And you got like Jakey there. You got the young kid.
Brownie
come off the bench, but he got named as starter.
Yeah, who started for him?
I don't know.
Bully?
Don't know.
Was the Arfie's son? Yeah.
The Arfie went hard, but I'm happy with that kid. Another pre-season.
Starting to get minutes in him.
Pre-season, get rid of that baby fat. He'll be good.
What about the Dolphins sitting in 4th? If you're the Roosters in first,
I don't want to fucking play them.
Which team scares you more? Are you worried about the? Actually, this top 4 is going to be completely different by the time in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's what there's. I don't know who's going to be 1. I don't know who's going to be 4 or 2 and 3. I just know it's going to be completely different.
Yeah, I don't want the Dolphins in round 1. You don't know what they're going to give you. Do you know what I mean? Like they'd be fully stacked too.
Yeah.
Like, and when they're on a heater, mate, you're done.
Out of all the top 4 teams, they're the healthiest. Kurt Donahue was their only
everyone.
injury.
That's it.
He was the only injury.
And I would rest him for 2 weeks or something like that if I could.
He's back against the Roosters.
Yeah.
They said that at the. I said Jack Bostock was walking off. I go, how's your boy Donga? What's
Big
happening?
Body, isn't he?
Yeah, fuck, he's huge, Jackie.
No wonder he fucking.
I go, because we had a chat to him a couple of weeks ago. How's your boy Donga? And he goes, he'll be back in a couple of weeks. He'll be off for the Roosters. I was like, oh fuck,
because they're
healthy,
team,
mate.
Different team with him.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Different team. Yeah. Like I like what you said with the Max Plath starting or something like. You can't have those 2 on the bench. Similar players, similar ball hawks. You know what I mean? They get the ball. They get the ball a lot.
They're fucking. Sorry to cut you off. Just on the bench, like they are so hungry for
minutes
and I'm watching them stalk up and down the sideline. Because Gilbert got the start on this one.
Yes.
And they dropped Frankie Molo back to the bench. And they're running up. The Juice is the only one that's calm out of all of them. Ray Stone wants it.
The Juice has played fucking 1 billion games. Ray Stone wants to tackle goalposts.
He wants to tackle the corner post when he's doing fucking 50
smacking
meters
the touchy, I reckon.
If the fucking, what's the Manly mascot?
He's getting it.
If that big bird comes around, there's a name.
And if Razor Ramon's standing there, he's just dropping the shoulder. He's not moving.
I'm looking at fucking Maxi Plath, and they've all, because I'm at the 20-meter line, right? That's where I'm fucking perched up. And I'm watching it, and I'm just like, seeing them run up and down the sideline. It's like 10 minutes in, and they all just want to go on. They're all frothing at the bit. So it's like,
it's good.
It's a great problem. It's the iron sharpens iron that we love.
Yeah. It's the ultimate.
Yeah.
That's what they've got. But they look different with Donga in that side.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be scary, man. They get 2 cracks at this.
Yeah.
Scary Dolphins team.
Yeah, scary. If they can hold on, they've got to. This is the scariest game for them this week because the Para will be a fucking pain in the ass.
Para's a problem.
And I got a good take on Para in a bit coming up.
Igor and Ellie is the mascots.
Igor, that's him. Igor and Ellie. So Igor's the big one, and then they've got the little baby sea eagle with Ellie.
He's going to smack both of them.
All right, let's get the Rabbitohs 22 defeating the Bulldogs 6. Andrew Webster, not the coach, not the journo. Waz fan and levels L1 from day one. David Fifita and Capitals. That's all I've got today. Carry on.
Problem, isn't he? He's a problem when he's like that. He took that personal, and I'm pretty sure he got the directions from Wayne Bennett, take care of kick out. And then he did. He's like, that's our dangerous edge, man. Like when you got kicks, he's our alpha male, mate. Like he's the alpha of our team. He controls the kick chase. He controls the energy in attack, defense. And David Fifita took that personal. And I've never seen him take it personal that many times, right? He sort of fucks around a little bit.
Yeah,
he's real jovial. He could be. I think Pangai Jr. went at him. I think when he was a young buck and he sort of stood back a little bit. I remember that. Yeah, that's when he was a baby.
Yeah.
He's a fucking 25-year-old man now, right? And Kicks is 30.
He's still only young,
He's still a kid. I know. We're talking about a 25-year-old kid who's like, he's got the world at his feet still. And I said that at the start of the year, Wayne will get the best out of him.
Can I take you back to last year, mate? You had really strong comments when we were at Magic Round. Frustrations around David Fifita. His injuries at the Titans. And if you didn't know you or you don't know rugby league, you would have taken it as a stab at him. But I knew what you were talking about, and I knew that it was coming from a place of frustration because you believe in the talent, you believe in the player, you know he's a rep player. And it was almost like, let's get your fucking shit together. Like, you're capable of way more. You're a representative player. And that's clearly what we always talk about when we talk about what Wayne brings to certain players.
That's the difference.
He's got the best out of David.
Yeah, he's been outstanding this year.
He's been excellent.
Outstanding. Playing massive minutes. Everyone was worried, he won't get more than 60 minutes out. He won't do this. He won't be happy on the left or right. Just give him the ball, mate. Feed the big boy and get him motivated. And that's what he's got. He's got a brotherhood down in South, and he's got a coach that he loves and wants to play for. And that's the sort of David Fifita you get. Kick out is one of the hardest blokes to handle when he's one-on-one. Like, the one that got me was when they got early ball to kicks, and kicks has been getting people off their left foot, right? Left foot, right palm, little offload to Critter. There's been a try. There's always been some sort of really good fucking value going down there all the time.
Yep.
And he slid over, kept his hips nice and square, waited for that left foot, and then fucking got him, ball and all.
Yeah.
And usually kicks would get an offload or something, no offload. It was just a really good play.
Did Kicks end up getting the offload, but then Jackie White saved the try? But he stopped kick out?
I think it was about 30 metres out.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be anything but a left foot.
Yeah, I think I remember the play you're talking about. I think
but
no one stops kick out there.
No one stops him.
One-on-one.
And I think Kicks was even surprised because he got him slipping because his hips were going that way.
Yeah.
But he's that talented of a player, and he's got the master behind him, Wayne. Flip your hips square and then bang. And I was like, oh shit, we're in trouble here. When he did that, I was like, with the ball, like just. And he laughs at it too. Like, he was like, I think he posted something. He's just him smiling. He just has fun when he's out there, right? And that's the main thing. A young man like that, he needs to have fun. Looks like he's having fun again.
I interviewed him at the start of the year to that point, and you could tell he couldn't wipe the smile off his face post game. Fuck, it might have been the Bulldogs game early in the year again, or they got a big victory at the start of the year. It was the Bulldogs game.
Easter.
Yep. Yeah, Easter game. Yeah. That's it. And I walked away from that going, fuck, he's in a mood. Like, he's loving it. He's loving the environment.
Yep.
He looks happy. And when he's happy, he can do some damage.
They get a Latrell back. I'm not sure if he's written off for the season yet.
Not yet.
No. If they get a Latrell back 2 games before the finals and an informed David Fifita and Jack White and that forward pack can go of anyone, right? Yep. They hit hard. They fucking hit in numbers. They could fucking be scary coming out of the top 8, out of the top 4. You know what I mean? They would scare me because David Fifita scares the fuck out of me anyway by himself, right? If he can, and I rate Kicks highly defensively as well.
Yeah.
And he's sort of just like, it wasn't like he won on points, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't a fucking 10-8 flogging. It was just 2 alphas going at it, where just David Fifita was just fucking. Yeah, he's having fun. He's like a dog out there just having fun, right? And it's scary when he's doing that because then offloads come, then the fucking, he's, you know what I mean? He's got the mix right of having fun but being serious, right? Where a couple of years ago he wasn't getting it. He wasn't getting in there and doing all the hardcore runs and all that sort of shit. He's getting one off the ruck, fucking off the 9 whenever it comes to his side, straight out there, skipping across, hitting and spinning, offload. Like, that's a dangerous man when he's coming off that right edge to the open to your middles and just going, what do you want?
Run first.
Who the fuck is going to tackle me? Who's going to get it?
Yeah.
And like the scary thing is he can skip from, he can get to the 3-man straight away. He's got a skill set that he can play short, play out the back. Like, he's got halfback skills.
I love how in sync we are sometimes, especially when we're watching the Bulldogs, because I know we've got the same mindset, even though we often talk about sort of different levels of play. We think about the same things when it comes to the game. I was watching the left edge for your Bulldogs, and I was thinking they look so much more human tonight. And what I mean by that is I think they go into games when they've been at their best in the last 4 weeks and 2.5 years when they've been dominant on that edge.
Yeah.
Kicks cancels out the left edge or the right edge of the opposition.
Yeah.
And Critter's a presence. And whether Matty Burton's playing 5'8" or centre, he's a presence. I know Bronson Sherry was there over the last couple of years, but he's been a big body. When they've played their best footy at the Bulldogs, that left edge has bullied the opposition edge into the teammates for the right edge just going, fuck, we're just getting rissoled over here. We need to send numbers, or we're getting fucking 10 metres out of yardage. So by the time we get the ball, we've got no good ball, we've got no momentum, right? That's how good the left edge has been.
Cancels out hard, like pretty much from the right post onwards.
And you're right, mate. It wasn't a knockout, because what you guys normally do with kicks is knockout. Like if you compare it to heavyweight boxers, kicks is fucking a heavyweight knocking you out in the first 2 rounds, even though the game lasts longer.
Yeah.
He's beaten teams in the first 20 minutes sometimes with his impact. Now, I don't think David Fifita knocked Kickow out and didn't knock out Critter in that, but it was a heavyweight match that went all the way to points, and and Fifita won comfortably on points.
Don't forget about Jackie Boy as well.
Yeah. Sorry, and then I want to throw that in there. Like when you look at the size, Jackie Boy was fucking awesome. Campbell Graham.
That's underestimated. Like that, you're talking about vets there, 3 vets.
Yeah.
You know, even though we're going up against Birdo and we had, I think Carraz was outside him. You know, and then you got Kicks.
Yeah.
And you got Critter.
No, it's Jethro on the left.
Jethro on the left, So it's decent. You know, Jethro's a rookie.
Yep.
But that right side, that's a problem. See, because all we've been thinking in the last 5 years, what do you think of South? Left side, dominant left side, best left side in the game.
Yeah.
Right. Wait till, if they get Latrell back to any some sort of fitness or any level of like a fucking 7 out of 10 Latrell.
Yeah.
Right. An 80% Latrell for a decent run in. That's going to be a problem side.
Well, it's scary because they've been doing a job, but you've got they've been playing a couple of middles out in the edge back row.
Yeah.
Adam Elliott got injured in this game, but he was doing a fine job for him. Ewan Aiken's sort of a bit of a journeyman now. He does a good job whenever you know Wayne's caught on him, whether it's at the Rabbitohs or the Dolphins. But if you can afford to move Tallis Duncan into left edge and bring Latrell back to left centres, fuck, it's game over.
Tallis Duncan, man, like, what's he doing? Like he's
a gun. He's a gun.
Oh, him and Presto have been going at it too. I love that. I love it. I don't know where it's come from. I saw it in the game. I think it was the Easter game. They were going at it.
Yeah, I think they're going to go at it.
Healthy little battle there.
I think they're going to go at it. Them two will dictate the final spot for the World Cup squad.
Yeah,
I think they're both that good.
Yeah, and you're probably Tallis Duncan because his ability to play at a high level in the centres.
Yep, and
elite at left side back row.
And a finals run too could help him.
Yeah, no.
He could get 2 or 3 more games.
That'll get him.
Yeah.
He could be in the squad there. Yeah. But I think you could probably get both because of the Huddy Young injury and a few players going down, Angus Crichton and all those sort of blokes. So I think there's room for both of them. But yeah, they're dangerous, man.
Yeah, they are. They are. On the Bulldogs, I love that Ciro stuck with Rinakama too. I thought that was cool. And I don't know if it's like tactically, all right, we've stuck with him and he was under assault last week. They kicked to him.
Yeah, he handled his shit all right, didn't he?
It was great. I don't know if it was a tactic for his confidence, but kicking to him got him into the game early. I know he got injured and had to leave the game.
Yeah, what would you kick, like, could you say for a tactic, would you kick the other way and then let him just a little bit of anxiety building?
So what happens, right? Like if rather than him be a target, and I don't know, you got, mate, you'd probably know better than this. You speak to Ciro. Kick to him early to show, all right, not only have we got you in through confidence, we're going to put a couple up against Campbell Graham, because Campbell Graham's had a few issues in the end this year as well. So you give Jethro, and he did, like, there were a couple, he was close. Yeah. He was close. So Rinakama, you can see that he's clearly a part of the plans moving forward. So I thought it was smart from Ciro not to, like, I think if you remove him from the team, mate, he's got head noise all the way through the preseason.
It's not good.
So
I think it was good. It was good that Ciro did stick with him.
Yep.
I mean, he had a fucking awful game against Roosters. He knows that. No one needs to say that. But he's got talent, right? And I thought he played for a player who had an awful game, come out against South and they attacked him.
Had a crack.
He had a crack.
Yeah.
Because what happens to wingers, as we talked about last week,
big time,
is they drop the ball, but then their attack goes out the window. Still wants you attacking, big man. Like you're a big body. Find your front, and I think he did that.
Raiders 24 defeated the Sharks 20. I had a couple of big games of travelling for SEN over the weekend, so I travelled to Manly and back. Had to catch up on games. We had the Foot Locker gig, plus I had a 40th.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed myself Saturday afternoon, so I missed this game.
And this is one of those games when you asked me, I said, I watched every game, but I'm like, because I was playing with Arch and I was sort of like, and he was watching a family movie, and I watched most of footy
on your phone.
This because the fucking 100-inch fucking TV, it's blueies on it.
And you got 2 pink lines.
It's awful. Okay. Oh, and that's right on. Sometimes when you drop it. But I did watch the whole game.
Yep.
And I just can't really remember it that much.
Okay.
All I know is that the Sharks look awful. Really. Like compared to 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was thinking, fuck, they look unstoppable.
So no Adden.
Right? Yeah. I know Adden.
Lost Braden.
Braden Trindle that showed me
how
they need Braden Trindle to win the comp.
Do you know how early that happened? Let me look.
Yeah, within the first 20.
Was it first half?
Yeah,
okay.
Easily. And they looked all over the shop.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, I think Rangers...
Any premium centre, like worth anything, if you lose him in early on in the game. Oh, so it's 5th minute in the game?
Yeah, fucking straight away.
Oh, wow.
Real early.
There you go.
And I'm not sure how long he's out for, but I need it. That's automatically, Nico should have just went, all right, my team.
Yep.
But it just really fucked up the dynamics of the whole team. It looked really...
that's huge then.
Very pedestrian.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
The attack was very, very pedestrian, but it just made you look at Trindle different.
Who did... so Ho Hepper would have played in the halves with him?
She had no options, man. Like he
as in, you've got so much more respect for Trindle and what he provides.
They work so good as a team.
Yeah, they do.
Not one without the other.
Yeah.
Because Nico, they look pretty. I don't know, fatigued.
Yeah, they've had big runs.
Games. They've had a decent run. They're always one of those teams. Remember when they go on a bit of a hot run, they fucking empty the tank, and then it sort of comes to a little bit of a halt. I think it has now, next couple of games, and then they can refresh a little bit. But they don't look dynamic. Remember like when they played a couple of weeks ago, they bashed the fuck out of the team. Like they put 66 on the Dolphins. Like that run, like
that was 5 weeks
that sort of attack. That's only 5 weeks ago. And then the next one they pumped them. I think it was North Queensland. Like they were putting points on massively. And then this one looked like they struggled to put points on.
I thought they looked flat against the Dragons last week. Obviously not watching this game. Sharks versus Rabbitohs. Oh, the Manly game. They pumped Manly.
Yeah.
They pumped Manly.
Yeah.
Like physically pumped Manly.
I think they've had a couple of big, like a big 2 months of footy. And it's taking its toll.
All right, let's start with the winners though, because I want to just ask you some things around the presser and watching Ricky. One thing that he made clear was not only with dropping Horsburgh, but he put a lot of people on notice. He said that.
Yeah.
He said, you're going to find out, he wants to find out what the jersey means to you. It was a big part of what he sort of said in the dressing room. And just because the season is pretty much all up. Mathematically, there's still a chance, but it's really difficult.
Yep.
And he also... talked about he said Joey Taps just did Joey Taps things. He's always good.
Desperate. They look way more desperate than the Sharks. And the Sharks are comfortably in the top 4.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what it looked like, where the Raiders are like, fucking, we're hungry. We still want to show. That's what it looked like. Whatever Ricky said to him before the game, the desperation that they showed in that jersey, like, I bet he's going, fuck, where was that the whole year? Do you know what I mean? Like KO Weeks' efforts, like they had a lot of efforts from their back 5. Like I think that Tamale come in, ran a fucking easy 180 meters or something like that. Like very, like just, but they look like a problem, their back 5 coming out of yardage. And their forwards just did their job. They followed big Taps. Taps was on fire. I think he played outstanding. It was one of his best games. Sealed the deal with the try into the post.
Yep.
Bit of late footwork, boom, game.
Did you know what? I'll watch this game back for sure.
Then they had to hold on because the Sharks had multiple chances to win the game.
I saw there was a screenshot with a Sharks player was reaching out and it looked like it was fucking this close to the line.
And then fucking Weeks goes Bulls, or I think at the hooker or someone like that. It was just really good.
Owen Paddy? Was Owen Paddy off the field?
It was good. I think it was Weeks.
Yeah.
But it looked a little bit more desperate.
Hey, Sav Tamale's been struggling with his kick receptions, right? We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Maybe just simplifying it, having him in the centres. Worked out well for him.
Ricky's done that on purpose. I reckon just get in there, get the touches, because him with the ball, he's dynamic. He's so well balanced.
Fuck, he made 24 tackles too.
Bro, like he's an animal. But he's just, obviously this preseason,
He would have been on KL, wouldn't he?
work on your, just catch, mate. You're a winger. You're beautiful out of yardage. Make good meters.
Fuck. KL Iro went for 28 carries for 248.
He's a gun. He's a gun.
Wow.
You reckon? You know?
I love Iro. Yeah.
They, every time he's out, they miss him.
Yeah.
Is Ramian out?
Ramian's
They
out.
miss him.
Yeah.
Coming out of yardage, Mulatalo. As I said, I'll keep saying it, he's the one who holds all the energy in the team, and he's a winger. It's so weird. So he didn't have his best game. He didn't have a bad game. These guys weren't that awful. But me just looking at it going, they just look a little bit less desperate than the Canberra team.
All right.
It's not. Does it really bother them like points on the top four?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Fuck yeah, you got to. You know, what it's like.
It's that tight.
You got to finish in the top four, mate. You know that.
I know that, but does it bother them? Like, does it move them down out of the
they
four?
went down to fifth.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
Dolphins
yeah,
jumped
sorry.
them, so huge. Yeah.
I don't look at the table. I just look.
They're
where
the same as the
I just look where the dogs are and don't give a fuck about anyone else. So it cost them to go to fifth.
It did.
So
Re-
awful.
Renee Silva, right?
Sorry.
Sorry?
Go,
Were
mate.
you going to say something?
No, I was like, well, you got to thank. I thought you were going to transition to the Eels game. You got to
am.
thank.
Oh yeah, and then I think
Yeah.
then
So
this
you-
next one, I was like, yeah, boys.
Well, I'm going to transition into Renee Silva. Hey, Willie, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Love Lukey Live and the Paramata Eels.
Yeah. Well, Renee Silva.
Blue and yellow
Thank you.
hearts. The Eels took 32, defeat the Cowboys 30.
Oh yeah.
Mitchy Moses joins me and many others on the Jason Tomolo biggest hits highlights package. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
He went straight through his chest.
Oh, I saw it coming because I saw him coming off his right. And JT, like Big Town Muller, he's a good defender.
Yeah.
But he ain't a fucking hitter.
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what I mean? Like he's not known
he does
as
more as hitting like he gets
like
knee
he's
when he
fucking
runs.
he's knocked more people out with the ball.
Yeah.
But I reckon he even felt bad. Like he was sort of like, oh,
They're both
fuck,
laughing.
I had to get you.
Yeah.
What are you? I can't have you slipping on my inside.
Yeah.
Just banging. Oh, fuck, I went off. And then the bus. Yeah, I loved it. That was one of the cleanest, best hits I've seen.
Yeah.
That was like a wiki on Adrian Lamb. It was like
Yes,
that.
it got
It was like
compared to
similar
that.
like that. It was
Yeah,
just
it
like
did
bang.
Yeah. We showed that as a comparison on one of the shows that I
Yeah.
was doing. Yeah. He fucking got him good.
Straight up, he's a tough little fucker.
Yeah.
man.
He was heaving.
Oh, he's like, whew, what
Why,
happened?
yeah, was it? How close were you to that one?
No, I was in the Uber, so I was watching that bit on the
yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. But I was seeing the
I looked
custom.
and went, oh, what are you doing, kid?
Yeah, I
Straight
got there
down.
about 20 in, so it would have just happened. I was pulling into like Church Street areas.
Yeah, I'm so
Beautiful,
happy for
beautiful
him.
hit.
It's been it's a frustrating couple of years for him being a senior player, and I want to talk about the senior players
Yeah.
a lot because you know
Okay.
it's tough when you know going through this run. You would have gone through it a couple of years
Yeah.
at the Bulldogs, and you know how tough it can be for some of the OGs. And now Fox has been through a couple. He went through it at the Bulldogs, and he's gone through a couple of lean periods at Para. But I want to get to Foxy.
Yeah, it's been great, mate.
He's been a great leader for Parramatta Eels, and when he scored his first try since round 10, Mace.
Against the Cowboys. Was the last game against the Cowboys.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's his longest drought ever in the history of his career.
and that matters too because
fuck yeah.
Fox is a try scorer.
Be watching Merritt and all these boys keep scoring.
Foxy-
Not Merritt, fucking Alex Johnson.
Alex Johnson, Milky Jenkins.
Yeah.
He would have watched Nathan Merritt as a kid, right? That's who he would have aspired to be, scoring tries. That's who he is. And he just went past ET as the 6th all time.
Yeah.
That's how good he is at it. And I've never seen him dip or waver. I watch, as we know, Lukey, me and Lukey, and you watch Bulldogs games closer than I would. And me and Lukey watch. I watch Manly and Para, and he watches obviously Para. I've never ever seen him sulk in his tenure, like in the last couple of years at Para. He's been a true professional. He's been a great leader, and I think the best sort of indication or reflection of how much respect he's got in the group is you see the younger players celebrate with him, how much they love him, whether it's Sam Rani, whether it's Sean Russell, who I've said a number of times, I think he's been great for the confidence. Ronnie Volkman, like he gets it. He celebrates.
Yeah.
It's been tough because he wants to score tries, right? He's fucking 6th of all time.
Yeah, that's massive.
And we're going through a tough period and he's not getting good pill all the time. But he's been a great clubman and he celebrates the boys hard and he's trying to win games. And I just think that shit should be recognised.
Fox is infectious, right? His energy is off the charts. You can't. It's unmatched, and he had a great tenure at the Dogs there, right? He went through some rough stuff, and then off the field stuff. The comeback has been good.
Yeah.
It's been great over there. They just need to win games.
Yeah.
Or if they make the semi-finals next year and do some good things, he's done his job. Like, it's about the next generation coming up, and Fox is like his ability to fucking find that ball is ridiculous. How many times he nearly scores, or he's just always on the ball, right? Line breaks. Remember, who did he smoke? Cowboys. We got Braden Burns, his old teammate, just on that, just the fucking pace that he has, man. Like, Braden Burns just give up too many. He should have been a little bit wider, but that's how quick he is, man. He's lightning quick. I love seeing him when the Fox is going good.
Remember that there was that season at Para where Fergo had like a long drought without scoring tries, sort of kind of similar to that.
Yeah, mate, they hate it too. Like,
more
those
than
guys
2 games, mate. They're fucking filthy.
Yeah.
I
think Fergo's like 16 or something crazy.
It was 16, was it?
I think Fergo was that long.
Fergie. He was a giggle.
He's a gun.
And then let's move on to Volkman. Said it last week. He's a huge beneficiary of being around Fox. I think Fox has
Some
just
swag, man.
Exerted some confidence into Ronnie. Ronnie's starting to believe in himself. He's getting consistent footy. I would love for him to stay at Para. I said this last week. I would love for him to find a way to continue to stay there, push Jerome and Mitch, be an option, push Lorenzo Talentino, who they got huge raps on, but he's unproven, right? Like,
exactly. It's like Mitch Woods for us. Like, oh, he's in it. Well, let's just wait.
And also, look what's happening at the Warriors. Like, fuck, they've got a premiership winning team, but they've started to fucking run out of halves, and they had 6 halves. What the fuck?
Warrior.
Like, it's so important to have quality players like Ronnie right now. I would love to see him get a shot. If we cannot keep him, fuck, I was thinking, like, I don't want him to go to Super League because he
has to write it out.
His journey deserves better. He should fucking try to find a club here, even if it's not the price he's looking for.
Does Para want him? That's the difference there.
Don't know.
The more that he keeps playing, like, he's putting those little left foot little grubbers in, and a bit more patience, right? Because he's the big man. He would have been a young player that would have got early ball, left foot, right. Like, just carve the fuck out of you all the time.
Yeah.
And now he's got to have to manage games, little kicks, take pressure off Mitch Moses, be good in defence, all these other things that you have to be a good first grader at. He's starting to learn all that sort of stuff. Defensively, he's gotten a lot better. Takes a while. Takes 2 or 3 years. Fucking in and out of first grade, right? And when you get your chances, try and stay there. He's got his chance now. And I think he's been one of your better ones for the last 6 weeks.
For sure.
Yeah, easily. And I think he's been...
He would be top 3 or top 4 players voting.
Yeah. And he has a crack.
Yeah.
And I definitely think he's an NRL player. It's a hard decision for him right now because he probably thinks in his head, I've arrived. Remember, it's just like, well, you had a half decent year. You got to do this for fucking multiple years, multiple games, right?
Yep.
You could only get better behind Luai.
What about this destination? All right, like, if you're going to sit behind someone, and you're in a position right now where Ronnie's playing, feels like he's a first grader. If you are going to sit and wait for an opportunity, I compared him to Cody Nikorima.
Yeah.
What about heading up to the Dolphins? Like, George Williams is getting older. He's not getting any younger. He's the 6th next year. Brad Snyder's there. He's like a really good, solid backer.
Yeah.
Could you?
I don't mind that.
Like, I think if he played left edge with Herbie Farnworth and a few of those players, I don't know. Like, I don't know the kid all that well. I don't know who represented him, but I'd be looking at options like that. All right,
same.
where can I come? And if I'm not going to be considered a starter, if I do get given an opportunity, where can I flourish to best give myself a position to become a starter somewhere else or play meaningful footy?
Mario Tartak.
Oh, he's with Tartak.
So who's the Tartak club?
The Faunus, I believe.
Okay.
Olaquatu, I believe.
A lot of Islanders, man.
Yeah, a lot of Polynesian boys. The Faunus, he started off, I think he's one of his...
I think he's got Fox in it as well.
Yeah, Fox is there as well. All right.
He's got a heap.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you go up there, move house, everything like that, take your family up there to the Dolphins, or just stay 1 year?
For the right... Oh, like, that's what I mean.
And I'm thinking, shit, I don't even know if Dolphins are... I mean, if the Eels have offered him anything, surely they have going, okay, well, fuck, we can get Luai next year.
Yep.
But what is the 5-year plan? Right? This kid's 21 years old?
Or 2-3 year plan.
Fucking, yeah.
What's
that's
the plan post Mitch?
Yes.
Like Mitch is not getting
Mitch
any
is
younger.
32, isn't he? So you got to start thinking about that.
Can Moses get to Ches sort of years? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But the only thing, the one thing that Ches always had, even when form dipped, availability. Ches was
never injured.
Ches was never injured.
Never injured.
A huge part of his success and the reason he's got 373 not out. So
yeah, it's a difficult one. But if I was the Para administration, I'd be like, no, sign that kid up for 3 years. Like just now, because like he's showed enough and he's young and we've got Luai for 1 year. Get him to sit behind there. He could play 14. He could play whatever, and just let him learn how to control games, and then come back in there, and then you might get the nod in 28 instead of going up there. Dolphins, I'm not sure where Volker's from. I'm not saying, but that's a good shout. That's a good shout for the Dolphins because Nicaraema's out.
He reminds me of
Nicaraema's done.
Yeah, he reminds me of Nicaraema.
Done, and then you got an older sort of Georgie.
Yep.
So fuck, it's like all right. Got a big think about it. He needs to have a big think about where he can be a beneficiary.
The Cowboys need to have a big think of where they're at too.
They fucking really do.
They're pissing me off.
Fucking hell. I don't mind it because it helped the Dogs.
I know.
But I was like, this you had to put this away.
As a neutral, I love watching the Cowboys play.
Yep.
I don't want to see your Bulldogs in the finals. And this is not even a hate thing, right? This is just the Cowboys are so much more fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I think they've got a higher ceiling than your Bulldogs, than this version of the Melbourne Storm, even respectfully to money.
Yeah. You don't want to see them.
Ricky's Raiders, like they've got some talented players, but the Cowboys are a better team. They've got a soft run. They've got a bye. If they don't, they're taking the piss if they don't.
If they fuck this up.
If they fuck this up.
And we somehow get in there.
Or the other two. It's fucking...
We've got a hard run in, actually.
Yeah.
St George, Penrith and Brisbane.
Yeah.
Easy. Fucking easy run home, boys.
So you need the Cowboys to drop both. All the teams...
Can they drop the bye?
Can they drop the bye?
I was like, who have they got this week? And I went, fucking bye. Oh, God. Yeah, they're frustrating.
Yeah.
Imagine being Big Rod, Todd Payton. He would be fucking fuming. Because this would be like, all right, we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Got the bye. We've got 2 more games to go. We'll fucking probably win one of those and we're done, right? This game. Just get this game done because we have a bye, for fuck's sake, in the perfect time of the year. Right now, I'd love a bye right now if you're anyone like that.
Beat Para, bye, right?
Go to fucking
empty the tank.
Magnetic Island for a fucking week.
Empty the tank the following week after the bye and then rest the troops and fucking hit week 1 of finals 6 versus 7 or 5 versus 8.
That's the plan. That was the plan. It's pear-shaped now.
Yeah. Tommy Dearden comes back after the bye though.
I love it, but this game, this is a game that could change the whole dynamics of the top 8.
Moses and the ref. What were your thoughts on that?
What do you do?
Oh, the controversial.
Yeah,
it's to the letter. Yeah, I hate the decision.
What's this when he got the penalty?
Yeah.
I knew the score before, and I saw, fucking shitty little whatever. So I said, like you, that's the fucking rules.
You get hit in the head. It sucks.
You lay down, you got hit in the head. They know they're going to replay it. You got hit in the head. All right. Big Red got fucking
smart call for him. I love it.
It's a smart call, yeah.
Big Red got fucking, the Horsburgh got fucking dropped and 10 minutes in the bin. Can't touch the head. And a new club. Yeah, fucking, that's cost him.
Cost him 30.
So just don't touch the head.
Gordy was acting like he was rolling around on the floor. He's like, he stayed down, but he got up straight away and just went to the ref. Yeah. Gordy was like,
just can't touch the head.
You're Gordy, are you?
Yeah,
you
after
don't
that.
Like
Gordy on Triple M yesterday.
Gordy,
Come
on,
mate.
Tell Gordy now. Call Gordy right now.
Call Gordy. FaceTime Gordy.
Acting like he's a Premier League player.
I saw it. Nah, yeah, Gordy, the way he just hates.
No, it's old school, man. Which don't like. It's like fuck. Just get up. And even if you get up, he did get up, right?
Yeah.
It's still even if he played on that and they want to go up a little bit because he did stay down a little bit. So it's like I fucking got hit in the head. Have a look. Done. That's the letter of the law. I would have fucking done it as well.
But Moses has done more theatrical ones. But this was not theatrical.
No, it wasn't.
He was just like, have a look.
He just walked over. It's going. I got hit in the face.
Yeah. That's it. You can do it.
Got the challenge.
Don't hit him in the head.
He got asked in the presser after about like whether he thinks it's the right call or not, and he goes, "Well, what is the right call?" And it's happened twice this year. And the best thing about it is I'm the captain. I'm the one that got hit in the face, so I knew I got hit in the face.
Just don't hit him. Yeah. Who hit him?
Snake arms. The snake arms got him. The little snake arms.
The arms got him.
It was 30 centimetres from the floor. If that.
That's what I was thinking when I looked at it. I went, because as I knew the scores, how'd they get the penalty? I'm like, that was fun.
And one more from me. Junior's pass.
Fuck yeah. Let's get to that. Big man skills.
Or Johnny Bateman's kick.
Fuck yeah. I love both of them. That's hard. Johnny Bateman's kick was silky.
It was good.
I didn't know.
What about Braden Burns' flick pass behind the back for the snake arms? That was silky as well. No looker.
Yeah, I love Junior's one. Just a big man just seeing. I don't know why they underestimate the big guys. We fucking throw on 30-metre cutouts to train all the time. But Junior's got skills. He's just built like a fucking tank.
Yeah.
He's got. Have you seen that man pass the ball? Just like when he runs block plays, he's got that in his tool bag, right? But that kick, John Bateman, I reckon, on the money, on the run too, on a side that shouldn't be his favourable side, right? If he's kicking left with his right foot, could be more accurate. Kicking right with his right foot, it's a little bit harder. So I'll just give him the tip because then it's silky skills from BB
saying
gun.
that, Johnny B's always had that in the kit bag. Remember, he used to kick all the time at the Raiders.
He's got skills,
He used to grub it for himself all the time. Yeah. He was like the OG Huddy Young before Huddy Young.
Yeah, he's got it.
That's why I always thought Hudson Young was
and
a pommy when he first hit the scene.
And he's a pom. John Bateman.
There's just like another version of fucking John Bateman.
Johnny Bateman's a soccer. He'd be kicking soccer balls there all day.
And he does this
nothing
thing.
For him.
He does the Johnny. He's always like walking back on side.
He's on me.
It's like he's got some version of like Tourette's or whatever, like whatever that is when you.
Oh, but I like seeing the big guys show their skills off.
Yeah,
it was good.
It could have easily been 4, but it wasn't. It was perfect.
Could have been. It could have been a big shank from Johnny Bateman too. Got straight out. And
2 more. So Fish did it for the Dallin try in this game.
Barnett left foot chip. Remember that a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
Bang.
And then Trey Mooney got a tip back from a bomb, threw it over the top to Francis Manu Leilua.
Yeah.
Manu Leilua. And he fucking keeps doing that celebration again. He's doing it all the time.
He's going to get caught.
He could have scored too, because I'm watching it going, we've got the multi going. I'm going, come on, big boy.
Did you want him? Oh, shit.
Can you roll over and get me one?
Oh, he just wanted the Jew to get it.
Someone's coming from the levels there, and it's just because he wants to do that celebration while the guy's fucking scoring.
He can't get caught doing it.
Nah.
It's not a fucking, because he's in the background doing it.
He wants the background
the background noise.
He's out of my try scorers now for that.
Yeah.
I'm
he's not selfish.
Mate, he wants to pass.
He's not selfish, mate.
It's those 12 skills from rugby.
Yeah, it is, mate. He's showing his skill set off.
All right, let's get to the Wars. 40 defeating the Broncos 6. You know what I'd love to see? I don't know if there has been a version of it. I imagine maybe Shawnee's asked him, Sean Johnson. I'd love to know, Chanel, when he took that break in 2023, what it was like a gap year, was to get away from the game. I'd love to see an in-depth chat with Chanel.
Yeah.
Like why he decided to go on that break, and then also what did he... was there an epiphany? Was there something that made him return to the game? Was there an appreciation for the game and all that?
A good interview with Shawnee.
It would be great. Yeah. I think it's something that should do.
Good story, man.
Shawnee interviewed him after the game, and I've
I watched that.
The last couple of weeks I've seen him get interviewed, because he's becoming the dude. Like there's so many, all the halves keep getting injured around him, so He's been the perfect Robin for Metcalf originally, when Shawnee retired, to Tanner Boyd, to Maite Martin, back.
Marty?
He's out for 2 or 3 weeks. Webby said it's too early.
So they're down. So they're down to Hansen.
Could be Hansen. Could be Jet Cleary. Could be Jai Lanane. 3 options. 3 younger players.
How many halves you got in your fucking club?
Because it can't even be Chance Nickel-Klogstad, because he's suspended for 2 weeks for the hip drop on Walsh.
Oh.
So
he's going under the knife too.
If he was to still play the traditional 6 role that he's been playing for the Warriors, then Jet Cleary is probably the obvious answer to partner him.
Yep.
But if he can take the reins like he did with Charnsey playing the 6, Taintua Picky to fullback on the weekend, then you could probably play Luke Hanson. And I would think Luke Hanson would be the favourite because Luke Hanson debuted at the start of the year, got the jump on.
He was all right.
I mean,
he was all right. Like it was him and it was the two little milk duds, right? Fucking Boyd and him.
There was
that
was your milk duds thing.
The milk duds, yeah. So he's all right. I'm not sure what they're going to do, man. I just feel sorry for Metcalf when he did that. I was like, what the fuck? I said, how many injuries can we see from like kicks? As I said, I messaged you. I was like, why? And you had a great answer. I was like, why wasn't like guys like great kickers like Dan Carter and Johnny Wilkinson and Hazem El Masri and Andrew Johns and Cam Smith? I've never seen him get injured doing a kick.
Never. I can't remember one from another sport.
And your reply was, it's the load of what they're doing. It's training load. It's got to be something, mate. I've never seen anyone get injured kicking. Unless your biomechanics are way out, you don't kick that often, and all of a sudden they've just gone, here, have the kicking. And because Metcalf's been out with hamstring problems, with an ACL, so everything's all biomechanically fucked up. Yep. And the worst thing you can do is probably do that action, right? And maybe the young kid from South as well. Like, he's not a known kicker. He hasn't kicked that all that much, right? Maybe it's reps, right? It's reps. They're not known kickers.
But how many people have come in and not been known kickers and been injured?
I know, I'm just saying, but I'm like, there's 3 kickers in fucking a month, right, that have gone down with proper like soft tissue injuries.
Jaden Sullivan did his groin on Friday night.
So I'm fucking going, well, he's not a known kicker, right? Like just grabbing me from the fucking sideline. Hey, mate, let's have a kick from the sideline. No, groin done. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm saying it's the guys who kick week in, week out and never ever get injured.
I think we're putting too much stress on these players at the moment. Like it has to be.
It's a load on the. I think it's a bit of both, right? Yeah. I think trying to talk through it. It's like Metcalf, he's had a few injuries here and there. Ward doesn't kick that much. The amount of training they're doing, the amount of running they're doing. Obviously, South's ground's a little bit fucked up. Then he does little things like that. Most of these guys aren't doing that much work, not goal kicking.
Before I forget about South, I forgot to mention it. So, for our audience, we did the Liam LeBlanc.
Go on, LeBlanc. Go.
Speaking of running into
the tribute to LeBlanc.
So, I trained Friday morning. As I was finishing, the story I told about Jake Friend, recapping or revisiting the 2013 series with him, I was watching the Liam LeBlanc video that Lukey had just posted. I ran into Friendy. I had a chat to him for about 15 minutes. Walk down the bottom of the hill at Coogee Bay Hotel. Walk into the cafe. Fuck, I wish I remember Dave Martin, our man Dave Martin. I forgot the name of his cafe in Coogee.
Fuck, why have I forgotten about it?
Courtyard?
It's the courtyard.
It's the courtyard.
It's the courtyard.
Yeah.
Courtyard. Coogee, yeah.
So I walk into the courtyard and I see Cheese. Right? And I'm like, fuck. Whenever I see Cheese, it's always a good time. Yeah, he's always fucking great energy. So I go to walk over to him and I shake his hand and he's sitting with someone. I think he's sitting with a friend, non-footy player. I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating for the story.
I told you.
And I look at him and I went, fucking
LeBlanc.
I go, LeBlanc, we just did a video about you. He goes, yeah, I know.
That is bullshit.
I go, mate. I said, fucking half an hour ago, we just posted a video and Cheese started laughing and we're having a good time. I ended up sitting next to him for a little bit. Great fella.
Yeah.
Was Cheese. Cheese is just being Cheese. And then we just talked footy for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, awesome.
First time I've ever met Liam LeBlanc in my life.
I want to meet him.
After we posted that clip.
That is fun. When you put that on the group chat, I was like, get fucked. You did not meet LeBlanc.
It was fucking
I need to meet LeBlanc.
Anyway, so there we go. How did I get to that, though?
Nah.
What were we talking about?
Injuries.
Halves. Charn's missing. The Wars are on fire. I tell you what, man. And I think Joey said this on the Sunday Footy Show. I saw a clip.
Yeah.
I don't think the scoreline even did it justice.
No.
I think they were even better than this.
It feels like a 56 to...
Like Metcalf gets injured in the first 20 minutes. Imagine if he plays. I know Walshy got injured, so that's a factor as well.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
That's how we did get to LeBlanc because we're talking about Ashton Ward. Yeah. So Joe, I agree with that. Like, and I think Joey and Billy were saying, fucking, he is the Wars. Yeah, here's my biggest takeaway of the Wars. They just win every battle over their opposition partner better than the opposition for longer.
Yep.
Happens right from the start. They take battles personally and they just play the ball quicker.
Can you have a look how many metres Payne Haas made? That's a big one because I know that he was kept under 100 his first stint.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's Fisher Harris and that's Leota. And that's Barney. They took that personal because, Payne Haas he's the dude. I think, he would have ended up making over 100, but nothing crazy.
So that's his minutes.
Because he played some big minutes. And I saw Joey on
116.
Mm-hmm.
See? 116 for Payne Haas.
Yeah.
And he took some kickoffs. I think he took a kickoff or something like that where it was – he just didn't fucking have an impact, right, like he usually does. And that's like – Joey said something. He goes, if you want to look at the whole Broncos system and everything like that, just say one person, Payne Haas.
Yeah.
Why would Payne Haas want to leave?
Yeah, it's a good question.
On a he just say what happens in Saudi with his R360 and all this sort of stuff. He has one. She has a chance to go fucking this year if they're really locked in, back to back. Now they've gone all the way back down to where they are now. He's made a decision. I want out of here just for 1 year. That says a lot, right? There's a fucking lot of grey area in between. But when Joey sort of highlighted that, I was like, yeah. There's something up there, man, that people like that, they just don't look happy. Obviously, do you
really want to ask him, though? Like, do you want to
No, I don't, because I can sort of read between the lines as well. You know what I mean? You have to be a genius. And I'm just like, you can see, Joey knows he's not silly, but he says it because it's right. There's something wrong. So a lot of these players look when Payne Haas doesn't run for fucking near 200 metres a game and take it personally with teams, that's where I look at someone at the club and go, fuck something. They're not even motivated to play.
Did you see the clip when he was talking about Chanel Harris-Tavita? When he come off the left foot, step, went past?
Yeah, bad. So that was fucking Carrigan and Payne Haas involved in that. That was like Cleary in the grand final.
I think it was the same clip. They sort of mashed those two together.
They did too. And I thought that was the most damning part of that clip. He stepped off his left foot. Paddy was trying his ass off, but still gets done.
No one was coming off the line.
Paddy never really misses a tackle like that. And then when he does, Payne's always got his back.
Yeah.
But you could see the way Payne was hobbling back to the line. He's busted, mate.
He's busted. And
if he's not busted, he makes that play fucking 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, he doesn't even give the space for Chanel to run.
No.
The only reason why Chanel goes off his left foot is because he's like, no one's moving up on there. If I can step twice, and I'll go straight nearly under the post. And I was just like, that's a big thing. I think where Payne Haas is probably looking at longevity. You know what I mean? Like he's not getting any younger. I think he's 27, 28. Yeah, 27, something like that. Anyway, he's played a fuckload of football, shitload of rep football. It's not the football, it's the minutes. It's the minutes. He's playing 80 minutes in the middle. The contact, the non-stop moving. The fucking heart rate will be up there. Like he is the fittest. He's an anomaly. He's fucking one of the best props ever to play the game. And I reckon if he stayed up there for his whole career, he'd be burnt out in 2 years.
Yeah.
And I think he knows that. And I reckon he's gone, all right, well, if I'm going to go fuck off overseas in about 2 years, I want to get looked after. And they know. Wayne is the king at that. So it's not about his age. It's not about the games. It's the minutes and the quality minutes that man plays. He plays 80 minutes in the middle. In Origin, in Australian test level, everything. It's crazy how much football that man's played.
Yeah.
And minutes. Like you could get someone who's played you can get someone who's played 250 games with nowhere near the amount of minutes and fucking meterage that man's covered. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's the quality minutes and what he's doing. It's the output. You can only keep doing it for so long until you got to get looked after at training.
Yeah.
I get it, man. Like just going hard at training all the time, but you get to a certain level in your career where the coach goes, you can stay out of these contact sessions for a little bit because I need you for what? Your fucking 80-minute effort on the weekend. That's what I pay you for.
You got to protect him for himself.
Big time. Because you're not Payne Haas ain't going to be like, I'm going to get a rest because I'm Payne Haas.
Give me a
Payne
rest.
Haas is like, he's an animal. You got to take it away from him.
Yeah.
Right? Where Wayne would be like, hey, go and do some laps in the pool Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Come out, do some fucking ball work with us. Contact session, boom, boom, boom. 80 minutes on the field.
Yeah.
Like a weapon, right? Rest up during the preseason right now. When he's done with the Broncos, fucking rest up, get your knee right, play the World Cup, do whatever you need to do, have a break, come back fucking January because he knows what you're going to get out of Payne Haas. Yeah. He's a professional. He plays 80 minutes in the middle. And it's something that he's earned. So I just don't think he's getting those little, have a little break out of this wrestling fucking contact session for an hour because you know what they're like. Yeah. They're taxing. Yeah. Takes fucking years off your life. Yeah. Do 3 of those a week.
While she's ruled out for 8 weeks, return date should be healthy enough for the World Cup. Do you think he plays, mate?
I wouldn't. I don't know. It depends. If you come back from syndesmosis like that, right? What's his main thing? Fucking speed, power, fucking output, everything like that. It's going to be taken away from him. What sort of Walshy comes back? If he comes back and he fucking fits all the requirements for, if not, fucking Dylan Edwards can do that. Right? Teddy, like he's young, he's still young, and he'd be thinking he's unstoppable. He wants to get back, win a World Cup. I get it, but I think you got another 2 World Cups in you.
Can I throw this out?
Yeah.
Would you rather play in a World Cup campaign or do a preseason with Madge?
A fucking World Cup. 6 World Cups in a row.
Remember, Kevy picked Mitch Moses off the back of he didn't play any of the season. He went out.
No. They'll pick Walshy. He deserves it. It's incumbent. It's harder to get out of the Australian team when you're in it, and he's done the job there, and he deserves. If they pick him, it's going to be up to him to go. Fuck, am I ready for this? He can have a little bit of, obviously Australian team gets looked after pretty good. Kevy's a pretty good coach. Yep. You got a good system there. You ain't doing that much. Fit as hell, but he'll be doing a lot because he'll need his match fitness back.
Yep.
And he'll need to be ripping in off the field. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing. When he does this, he's going to be disappointed with his loss. Also, being injured, you're like, does he look after himself off the field?
Origin was not taken away. He didn't make Origin this year. So
there's a lot.
There's a desire to get back and play that footy.
Like I'm in a position like this when I had to miss out on the World Cup in 08 when I did my ACL. It's like it's a fucked up position, right? And but if I had the 8 weeks to try and get back, you'd probably try and get back. He's going to try his ass off to do everything in his power to get back and win a World Cup for Australia.
This one's from Poida. It's a good question or a good sort of statement. Hey, boys, just looked up the stat for the worst finishes by grand final winners following season. 2 teams have finished with the wooden spoon. Canterbury 94 champions, 43 spoon. West 95, 1952 champions.
You mean 1942 Canterbury?
What did I say?
1994.
94.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was way off, wasn't I?
Because they won it the next
Whatever
year.
Lukey's on, I just caught it from him by talking to him.
Yeah.
Canterbury in 1942 won the grand final and then got the spoon in 43.
Shit.
West won the
Magpies,
competition in 1952 and then got the spoon in 53. Shit. So if the Broncos finished second last, they'd have the 3rd worst finish by defending premier in team history. My question is, does it actually have any care about the record or does it not matter where they finish as long as they're mixing it with the record books? Is it a genuine fall from grace scenario or could it actually be motivating or demotivating in any way? Will they get out there and fight to the death for every point, potentially causing some end-of-season casualties for the top teams?
By the look of it, no, they don't really care about the record books because that team that they put out there on the weekend, that's a fucking team. That's a decent team. That's nearly full-strength team, right? So apart from Reynolds, but you got your forward pack there. Everyone's ready to roll. Walshy was there. And you get beat 40-6. So they don't give a shit about the record. I think they just want to get this season over and done with. They're going to go out there. They're going to give you your best for a limited amount of time until the fucking blowtorch gets applied. And then little things like that try where Harris comes off his left foot, right? That shit starts happening, starts crawling in. It's like they're effort plays. They're effort plays. That's why guys like Joey and all the guys who can study the game, they look at things like that and go, that wasn't even that far into the game. Right? That's just effort plays. You just got to do those plays, right? And I think once that starts happening, they just go, fucking hell. We'll just see what we can do. That's what the sort of action that they're in. They're like, let's get this fucking season over and done with.
All right, let's get this game over and done with. The Knights 36 defeat the Titans 26.
Yep.
One thing I've noticed with calling all the Newcastle games is, I'm big on body language, presses, all that sort of stuff. Kalen's just overall vibe is the best way of putting it. Mate, he looks so happy. I watched the way he moves and communicates with his teams. One thing that I know with Kalen, he loves his mates. He loves winning footy games. And he's clearly got a love for Newcastle. And he wants to, that's been the frustrating part. When they go through tough times, he is the one that often cops the most criticism. And that comes with the price tag. And he's been on a big price tag at a blue-collar, hard-working location and place for a long time, town for a long time. But one thing I've noticed in all year, and I've stuck by this, I said it when they got to a good lead against the Roosters early in the year and they got run down. Fuck, mate, they're a connected group.
Yeah.
So credit to Justin Holbrook, credit to Kalen, win, lose or draw. I've been at games. Again, the South Sydney game, when they lost that and they should have won, it's like...
It could be easily in the top 4 this team.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they'll look back on those games now. They're going to make the top 8, but they're like, fucking hell, we could be top 4 if we didn't drop those games.
Yeah.
And I think that comes with confidence and shit like that because they've been on the fucking back end of some hidings and everything like that. This year, they know they belong there. That Fletcher Sharp is a freak. That try that I think his second try when he went straight from dummy half and just...
No, it was a loose ball pickup.
It was a loose ball, yeah. But what about the one from dummy half where he went straight through? Just shrugged. He must be super strong in his hips, man.
+1 carry.
And then to step the fullback and then fucking the extra pace again. I don't mind his hair either.
He's got a little trim.
He got a little trim. I think the mullet's gone. I think he's leaving that to Fletcher Hunt.
Yeah.
He can have the mullet.
You can tell the difference between the two flying mullets, the brown and blonde mullet.
The blonde one goes good.
He's my... I was thinking about his fitness. So I feel like he gets better as the game goes on because he's clearly got a huge engine. And also, when he's sprinting away and having these efforts, normally the guy carrying the ball gets run down. And this is a fitness thing as well. He gets faster the longer he gets as well. Like
His repeat speed, what he must have in him is crazy.
Bronco.
I was just say,
he's my Bronco
He
guy.
Could be. I was just going to switch to him being the Bronco guy. Same. I was about to say Bronco. Get it on. I love watching him play. He's just and they love each other the way they play.
Yep.
Kalen loves him. Fletcher loves him. They just complement each other the way that they play. Like that, how many times did we see that move where Kalen was around the back, boom, 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 and he had multiple choices on the inside? Fletcher Hunt and Sharp and everyone's pushing up. He didn't have Bradman Best.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Gags didn't play, Best didn't play. They're fucking guns.
Gags played, but he got injured. Yeah, he played the first.
Oh yeah, then the young kid come up. Yeah, he scored 2 and then pissed off. That's right.
Yeah. Toby Winter. Shout out to the depth
Dudley
time.
boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huge raps on him, mate. They love him.
Sorry, he was in SG Ball when we played him this year, Newcastle.
Frankie Barrett, you know Frankie Barrett?
I know Frankie Barrett.
Frankie Barrett put him and our man Jacko, he was on my radar a couple of weeks ago. I was watching New South Wales Cup and I was going, fuck, who's this centre carving up the Roosters? And like I think we talked about it. Like he's going up against Tommy Talau, so I was like, there we go. He's got a first grader in front of him. Fuck, he was awesome. And a great story as well. Fuck, he looks like Herbie.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Yeah,
Like he looks like Herbie.
Even the little
sort of
stash.
same build.
Yeah.
He's only going to get better.
He's got pink boots and everything too, and all that vibe. Like
He's not even in the top 30 or anything. They just bought him out of like.
So Frankie Barrett told me he was playing second division last year. They plucked him out of. The reason he got noticed is he normally wouldn't have got noticed. But he's playing second division in the Newcastle comp because all his mates play for a team and he didn't want to leave his mate.
For Dudley. Dudley.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a fucking great story, right?
Cool.
So he didn't want to go to first division and play in a first division comp in Newcastle because all his mates played second division.
And so he wasn't in an SG Ball system or anything.
But he still got found because he was at Hunter Sports.
Yeah, you can't.
And Hunter Sports is one of the premier schools, right?
Yeah.
Hunter Sports is apparently it's got so much talent
Heaps,
coming
mate.
through at the moment.
Gee, I was there. They said, no, you're too skinny.
Hunter Sports in New South Wales.
Yeah. In New South Wales. Yeah. Go play for Queensland, mate.
Yeah, he came up with a couple of nice plays. You could see the players got around him, and it's going to be him versus Fletcher Hunt for Gags' spot in the off season.
I like Fletcher Hunt.
Yeah, so do I.
Fucking strong, man.
Yeah.
Strong, well balanced. Hunt will get that spot, Gags' spot, I reckon.
I think,
Just for the meanwhile until the young buck.
I don't know where
stripes.
mate. They've got to find some money from somewhere too because the big one. I think the big question and the stuff they're weighing up now is apparently the Bradman Best is there's ongoing negotiations with him. Mate, he's similar to Latrell and Tommy
because his wife is down. She's a Sydney girl. I think Jeff's Jeff Fennick's daughter. You know,
Jeff's in the West.
Yeah,
that's not that big of a travel.
Oh, it's a fucking travel, isn't it? I think they have a baby and everything like that. Where do you want to raise your child? Like, it's like, I know what.
I'd be happy to raise my child.
Remember,
I would be too, but I'm just thinking, I know what Jeff's like.
We went to Jeff Fennick's house, remember?
Yeah.
But I think, I think some inner city, inner city,
random side quest that we had.
Inner city sort of Sydney team will be going after him massively.
I think the problem is the injuries. That's what I was getting to.
Oh,
He's similar to Turbo and Latrell. At his best,
We want to see him, yeah.
They're fucking representative players, and it's between those three for the starting centre positions. But all three of them have been injured constantly.
Constantly, yeah.
What do you do? Like, how do you put a number on that?
Yeah, good shout.
Because you know when they're out on the field, they're fucking.
And that's a problem for a team, right?
Yeah,
You're like, I love you, Brad. But that's where Newey's at. They'll be like, well, let's see how many games you played in the last 4 years. How many? Not how many you played. How many you missed?
Brent Reid was saying he went to November 1 last time and obviously stayed.
He'll be playing hardball. He's a Newey boy, but just pay him the correct money. He'll have a ratchet clause and everything in there, so he'll be pushing a mil by his second or third year.
I don't think they can pay him that.
Yeah.
Dill Brown doesn't have a ratchet apparently, which in the context of new salary cap isn't that bad of a deal for Newcastle. It's just the length, obviously.
Yeah, it could be. You're right. Like, it could be a really good deal down the road, right? Because he started really good, but who needs a ratchet if you're on 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 for 10?
Constant.
Yeah, it's like security. Yeah. You take the security versus no ratchet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be half of Bradman Best. And
it could be unders, mate.
And
fucking 5 years could be like, we could view 1.5 as like 750 now.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. That's a problem for Turbo, Trell, and these guys. They're supreme players. Absolute guns. It's like, what do you go into, even Latrell coming off contract? Right?
Yeah. But the difference with Latrell and Turbo is they don't have competition. Kalen, a mil. Dylan, a mil. Yeah. Fletcher Sharp would be close to a mil. If he's not on a mil, they've got him. He just re-signed last year at the start of the year.
You reckon he'd be on the close to?
I think he'd be close to a mil, mate.
He'd be potentially. His potential is a fucking.
I'd go this. Would you not be surprised if whatever his extension was, if it's 3 years? Find out how long he's.
Be ratchet in there, wouldn't it?
Through 2028.
So, 2028.
Straight to New Guinea.
Fuck, what's the number for Fletcher?
I don't know. But if he does shit like this for a fucking another year, you're going to be paying him 1.5.
It's been doing.
Do you know what I mean?
2.5 years.
I know, but like,
when did he debut?
Last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago with the golf day. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, if he keeps because we don't know what position he is, but he just keeps doing this shit whenever he's on the field.
I know what position.
Freaky shit. He's fullback.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can play this at 6.
Yep.
He can play on the wing. He can play anywhere in the back line. The skill set is crazy.
Here we go. I'll ask you this question, and this is a tough one. You can only have one of them, Bradman or Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yeah, same.
Because of the availability.
Yeah.
That's it. If you're playing exactly, if you're giving me 22 games a year, have a couple off for Origin or a couple of, just the rest, I don't know. I'd nearly go with Bradman. I'd go, if you give me every game.
Let me ask you this question. You've got Fletcher or Bradman, and you know they're going to play 25 games each for the season. Who do you go?
I'll probably get Fletcher because Fletcher's more versatile.
Yeah.
Because you cannot put Bradman Best anywhere but left centre. You can put Fletcher Sharp anywhere in the back line. Anywhere, anytime. Doesn't matter. But as soon as Bradman's off, you don't have a left side centre on your bench or anything like that, you're done.
Do you reckon you could even play Fletcher Sharp at lock?
If you wanted to. If you fucking wanted to.
I think you could.
You could play him at 9 just to attack the ball. Do you know what I mean? He's that versatile as a player. It's fucking hard. It might be a bit of a detriment to him as well because he can play too many positions at an elite level. It's a good one, but that's what they might be coming up with, right?
Yeah.
Fletcher Sharp, Bradman Best. Who do you want? Let's go.
Yeah, fuck.
Because we can't pay both of them.
Yeah.
So that's the little conundrum that they're going to be in.
Well, that's why they pay Peter O'Sullivan the big bucks.
That's why Sully's on. That's why Sully's on 5 mil.
And Fletcher Sharp's Hunter, he's Maitland. So does that ever come into it? It's we'd love to keep the local talent.
Fucking hope it is.
Does that add dollars?
Marketing
wise?
What's Bradman? He's Sunny Coast, isn't he?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, Bradman's Central Coast. He's got that.
He's got that Central Coast look.
Yeah, he's got that Central Coast.
He might have beach or something.
Yeah. You might have beach.
Grew up in Central Coast. Woy Roosters. I wasn't far right. Woy's just next door to what Yamana.
Yeah. It's gonna. That's the little position they're going to have themselves in the Knights.
Yeah.
And if they want to unload on both of them, they can.
I think they're going to lose one or the other of because all this
I think they lose Bradman Best if it comes down to it.
I think Dom Young and Greg Marzu, they're going to have to pick between them two as well.
Who would you rather there? There's you or the... I think Dom Young's playing out, lights out, man. Barnes Hughes, fuck, he looks solid, doesn't he?
Greg the leg. I want the yardage.
The fucking arms.
Yeah, give me Greg. Another tough one. Give me Greg.
No, I'd go Dom. Bit taller, a bit more versatile.
Jeez, Dom's won your back.
Yeah,
you were off Dom 2 years ago.
Yeah, because he fucking was fucking up nice, like defensively.
Yeah.
Now he's reading the play well. He's getting in clear space all the time. You give him a good centre, he'll finish it off well. He's got a bit more pace than Marju.
Is it just
and he can tough it out. Like if he toughs it, like he knows with his play twos, he can't go crossfield. He understands, bang, straight in.
Is it just different information he's getting at the Roosters and there? It's just simpler up
totally
there for him,
different,
potentially? Like...
They love him at Newcastle.
No.
I think he's a confidence player. I think he's he feels the love.
The system takes a couple of years to learn.
Right.
It took Fox a couple of years to learn our system at the Dogs. The wingers can get found out big time if you don't understand it. Brian Tyler is the best defensive winger in the game. Couple to get found out in no man's land. DWZ was getting found out. They were fucking hammering him but he was doing the right thing. It's the coverage behind. I explained to people about 6 weeks ago, but they're doing the right thing. But Dom Young is reading the play way better. They're not spotting him up, So he should never ever be found in no man's land being that big and athletic. But he's not now.
That whole right edge was helped by defending next to Dylan Brown too.
Yes. Yeah, helps with your 3-man.
When your 3-man's an elite defender,
yeah.
Look at any of the defense in and around Dill throughout his years. Like that's why remember when Dill started on the left for Para, and then they were having all those dramas. BA moved him to the right. They swapped. He was trying to figure out.
You know what worries me with the Knights? The 7 defensively. There's no way that in most of the times where he got found out is because the middle's got who's the right side back row.
McEwen.
McEwen needs to get fitter and in shape a lot more, so his line speed's better because they'll get in McEwen, they'll get into the centre easy, and he was turning in Sandon Smith all the time. That's 2 tries that they scored down these edge. It's his fault. They found joy down there. He can't turn in. He's got to have faith in his middles and his 3-man. His 4-man getting there and his centre making a better decision.
So the Brimo to Firma one?
Yeah. There's a few things down there.
And then Lockie Ellis went down the short side with Jaden Campbell
all
at the
him.
back. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
I don't get to see those and break them down.
Yeah, you can't
when
fucking
I'm live.
defend like that against. If they want to make a fair run in the finals, his defence needs to be fucking way better. That's where they missed Dylan Brown. Slept on, one of the best defenders in the game at 7. Sandon Smith, not so much.
Imagine a first week finals against Cody in the left edge of the Rabbitohs. That'd be problematic.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. Because their centre needs to have some more trust. And the 4-man, McEwen needs to get off the line more because they're getting to that numbers line sort of thing and exposing him. Okay. Yep. So they need to get better there.
The Titans didn't get off the plane the first 20 minutes, sort of starting to dip a little bit, losing. They fought back in the game.
Yeah.
The Knights were 9 from 9 to start the game. They just drained all the energy out of them. Thought Lockie Ilias had some nice moments. He had 3 try assists and a try.
Yeah.
And then also I love that Brimo was still able to come in when Lockie got tackled or Lockie and Jaden got tied up in the play before. He come in, pushed both of them out to that spot, was barking orders, got Keanu Kinney in position, and you can still have those nice moments where he can play footy, right? So I think Lockie should be the backup for Zane Harrison moving forward.
Or it should be a fair battle, right, in the preseason. Go at it.
Yeah. I think it's Zane Harrison, mate. There's some. I've watched a heap of Titans.
Yeah, I've seen enough.
Locky's going to be the solid backup, but never flirt with putting Brimo into centres.
Never.
Halves again.
What they did last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lockie's your fucking right. He's been around for a minute now, right? He's going to give you what he gives you. So just stick with him when the other 7's out.
I really think they should work on Lockie in the off-season too to turn him into a hybrid 9 and lock.
9-13.
Like Jack Cogger.
Got a good build for that.
Like fucking...
What's the name from Humphreys?
Humphreys.
Yeah.
Fuck, mate.
Because he's built.
Yep.
He's not small.
3 different clubs now, and there's a real role for that. If you can carve out a role for it, I think that's Lockie's future. Yep. Dragons 24 defeat the Tigers 22.
This game wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was all right.
I thought it was going to fucking kill my whole Sunday. And I actually watched all 80 minutes. I was going to KO Weeks it. But no. KO Mini.
KO Mini. If the banana kick from Tyrell Sloan on the inside to liking King Tonga does not best represent how important coaching, a shift in culture, a shift in energy can be. Those two guys are arguably the two of three. Kyle, liking King Tonga at times, and Sloaney have copped it for 3 years.
Yep. All of them were on the chopping board to go, fucking, you're done. Your NRL career's done. Now we're like, Sloaney, you got to stay back here, son. Get fucking renegotiate. You'll fucking hate the north of England. You're too young, and it's fucking Cass. Come on.
He put a nice banana kick in. Liking King Tonga sets it up with a nice bit of play. Daniel Atkinson, who got dropped a couple of weeks ago, does
fucking
a quick tap on Val Holmes. Even slowly catching the ball behind his back and then still accelerating and getting away from, I think it was maybe Tavana had come on the field at the time because Taruva got pulled. Banana kick back on the inside. I'm like,
love that try.
That's why sometimes as players, even though fans might not like it, you just need to make a shift and a change for the energy.
Yeah.
Because those two players are playing with confidence now under Dean Young.
Atkinson at fullback. What the fuck is that?
I like it.
Now,
King Tonga?
King Tonga, defensively.
No, do you like it, King Tonga?
I King Tonga. But back to King Tonga. What was the crack on him? Defensive. Dude, get your defense fucking smart.
Yeah.
Good defender now. Getting in same space, getting in front. I'm like, okay, I like it because you've gone back to the lab, you're working on, because you've got a skill set to be a first grader. Now, what were you? Fucking awful defender. Now you're a decent defender. Just be decent. Make your tackles. Don't be a spot.
People forget too, the back end of the season when he was at his worst, Val injured his shoulder.
Terrible inside and out.
So
Four-man.
And Hamish Stewart was a middle who was getting asked to play edge.
Yes.
And he was a rookie.
Very hard.
And now Hamish Stewart's rolling around like I'm a rep player.
Yeah.
That's the aura. That's the
borderline.
That's the vibe he's giving off, right?
Borderline nearly going to get picked in the fucking Aussie team.
He might, mate. He might.
He'd be in the train-on squad. I'd like to see him get rewarded to be put in the train-on squad, and that'd be a massive boost for a young kid like that.
Yeah.
Just if you don't make the team, but you're in the train-on squad, kid.
He's
fucking massive.
He's rolling around like he's better than fucking anyone he's going up against, and I love to see it.
I love to see some good swag.
So that's the difference, right? Like now you got.
Because I said that. Sorry, we broke it down with his defense. Like you can't. You had a busted center. And a four-man that's out of position.
Yeah.
And what is your main position? That you need fucking a good four-man and a good center for you to be a good defender. Now he's got that.
I've got no idea what they do with all the options they got next year as well.
Well, it's a good problem to have if you're a St. George fan.
Yeah, big time.
And a coach. If you're Dean Young, you're like, we've got some strike now.
Atkinson, Toby Cowsham gave him some credit. Apparently, he's solid cover next year for 1, 6, and 7. He could go back to that fucking hybrid role that he was at the Sharks again.
Yeah.
Which would fucking
he's played fullback
not be ideal for him. But if you had him in the club and you've got him for a decent enough deal, my former coach, I want to give him some credit. Daniel Anderson, man, what a fucking job he's done. Ando, he's the head of recruitment there at the Dragons. He's re-upped. We spoke to Hamish Stewart, him, Egan, the Couchman bros. They're all done.
Yep.
I don't know about Loco Jr. I don't know about him, but if he'd probably be next. It would be one of their priorities.
I think he did.
And then you've got Keon, Drinky. Fuck, mate. It's a good time to be a Dragons fan.
Yeah, they just upped him to 29.
I called this 4 weeks ago too.
I
said it when and I said it when they were playing a busted. And I made a point to say it when they're playing a busted. So guess what? NRL, get these guys while they're young.
Yeah.
Because these guys are going to be a problem.
Yeah, they are. They work hard. They're well coached. They love the coach, right? That's a big important.
And it's because I love what Dean Young was saying post game, and that's why I watch him, mate. Because you can get hints, you can get clues. Like sometimes when I predict stuff and it comes off, it's not like a fluke. I'm not just throwing it out there. I'm watching. I watch what coaches say and what they go through when times are tough, and that the message was clear. He was detailed. He thought about his answers. And he didn't give a fuck what anyone else thought about the answers too.
Glad that Dean Young's their coach. If I was a young kid, like they've signed all those young men, I think Dean Young's a big part of that.
Yep.
Because he's been there for a while. He's been a head coach in the making for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Wayne Bennett loves him as a human, as a fucking player, everything.
Well,
like he's getting endorsed by some of the best coaches ever. So he's taken everything from all these great coaches and he's made himself who he is now.
What about you got the emergence of Hamish Stewart, and What a vote of confidence for Dylan Egan being named skipper for Gutho. Like
Massive.
he
massive.
he must be awesome around the club.
Yeah.
How
old is he? 21?
Yeah, and he only played 10 games last year before he did his ACL.
I get so confused with some of those young back rows that they got, like with the blonde hair and the fucking same sort of build.
Because they're twins. That's why.
I know the couch. I know the Couchmans with the Hamish Stewarts and Egans and stuff. I'm still confused with the Couchmans. I'm still confused with fucking J-Moz and B-Moz. Fuck, the only ones only know it's B-Moz because he's way more serious because he's a coach.
You know
21. He's 21.
Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah.
You know, it's similar to mullets. You know how like it's obvious with the two Fletchers. One's got a blonde, one's got a brown mullet. Ryan's got a bit more of that sort of short mohawk look, and Toby doesn't. That's how I tell them apart when I'm calling.
I don't even try.
Well, I have to.
Just go. Yeah, you have to. I'm just sitting there going, it's one of those Couchman fuckers hitting like trucks. Hamish Stewart, Egan, all those guys. They got something good there. Tigers, they had a crack, man. Like they didn't give up or anything like that. They were playing some decent footy.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about the debutant as well. Bodie Sharpley for the Titans. Congratulations to Bodie Sharpley. I thought he was excellent off the bench.
Yeah.
Showed some real. Had come up with a big mess on Fletcher Sharp, which he's a rookie. It's okay. We all make mistakes. But he had a crack. He's got not much about him, but he had a crack. And then Solomon Sakura was the other.
2 tries.
2 tries.
Through the family. You know, I love the
yeah.
He must be his brother or cousin or somewhere up there. Fucking
having a good time.
He's having a good time.
It was actually a fun call with Vossi and McInnes for that one, wasn't it?
It's good energy out there.
Yeah. I reckon McInnes is one of the better commentators.
Fucking oath he is.
Yeah. I don't like we talk a lot about Shawnee. You know, like because I'm in that space now, I feel like I really notice it, and I never want to come on.
McInnes is a good commentator.
I don't want to come on and talk negatively about anyone.
Nah.
More so just like the ones that do a good job. I think Mick is fucking a gun.
Him and Vossi work good together.
Yeah.
There's a couple of little things that I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus. There's fucking some people that don't work good together. They need to find that out, Fox. Who works good together? Sean Johnson and fucking Keary do. I haven't heard him since.
Yeah.
I heard Cooper Cronk on fucking did he do the whole Super Saturday?
He did a couple of games.
Fuck, he did too many games.
I like Ganane with Ennis too. You don't like Ganane, but the commentary, they're a good combo. They're a good combo purely on commentary.
Some that I watch and I'll just put it, when it's calling, it's down on mute.
SEN sync.
Yeah, proper sync it. I'm like, I'm done. Because it fucking ruins the game. Some of the voices. Because I got to watch a lot of footy, guys.
Yeah.
It needs to be fucking music to my ears.
Yeah.
And the scope's music to my ears. The end. No.
Solomon Sakura, he had a breach notice at the start of the year, Mace. He was one of those guys that come back out of shape. Benji had that big rant.
Okay.
He got himself. I love that story.
Yeah.
Leading try scorer in the New South Wales Cup.
Good on you, kid. Solomon Sakura. They looked all right. Like I was looking at that game and I was thinking St. George might win this. Tigers are all right.
Yeah. You get
Luai had a crack. Like they fucking Dewey was having a dig. Fucking Fino on the Fainu on the edge there. Samuela.
He always has a crack.
He's fucking making clean line breaks, bro. Like 2.
Apparently he's asking.
I heard he asked for 1.2. Come on. I think he's a future fucking 10-year player. But hey, if you can get near it,
you're in a position of power.
Shoot for the stars, mate.
You
might land on the moon.
Can they catch the Bronx? Like I go back to that from last week. Now it's 18 and 14.
The Dragons?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, now it's way more.
I think that Eels-Dragons game is going to be a proper spoon bowl because they'll have to go hard.
Oh. Yeah. We discussed this. It's not a spoon bowl because Parra won't be in that position, but they're going to make the Broncos and Titans nervous. Yeah. They are going to make... I've got them winning out. I had the Dragons winning out. Yeah. They beat your Bulldogs this week.
Oh, mate. It'll be fucking war in Belmore. Fuck. I looked at this game. I said, Dragons. I said, if we lose this game, I'm not sure what's going to do for our confidence, right? Because so back to the Roosters game last week, I thought that our fucking middles fucking front loaded that game and just emptied the tank. And I thought that we just didn't look as energized.
They've got our 3 teams, eh?
Yeah. So
Bulldogs, Manly, Parra is their final 3.
You know, and I just
they wiped the floor with all 3.
And Souths looked like they had just way more energy. And I'm just like, Just took it out of us.
You always talk about that, wanting to just fuck people's seasons up.
No, that's what you do. If I'm the Dragons, I'm like, fucking, you hate the Dogs. Sorry, you know you hate the Dogs, right? The Dragons and Bulldogs. Imagine they put the end to the Bulldogs' fucking chances this week. That's motivating me.
That's as good as it gets.
Exactly. Goodbye.